Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You catching them.
What up, though? How y'all doing? Let me fix this shit. All right, there we go. What's happening, yo? Oh, I gotta turn the light off. It's all bright in here and shit. I don't like that at all. I was actually listening to a finished, somewhat finished version of a track for my album. This has been kind of dope. This whole process has been dope making this album, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, I had to fix that because I got to turn my headphones on so we can get to this, but it was going to connect to my phone, and I don't need to do that. I'll be right back. Oh man. Okay. Now we talking. Now we talking. I don't know what gang at. They'll be here. You know what I'm saying? They'll be here. Yeah, they'll be here. So that I know I talked about this starting five game a few times. We're gonna play it next. We're gonna probably play it next week. I knew that was you, Green. I just clicked the button to look at the comments. I knew that was you. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? Hey man, they fired AP, man. They fired Antonio Pierce, man. That's whack. That's whack. The fellas ain't even here yet. I don't know where they at. They'll be here eventually. Phantom was like, yo, I'm on my way. I waited like 3 minutes and I was like, man, I gotta get this thing started. Oh man, yeah, we got a lot to get to tonight though. Like, I mean, some of it'll be quick. You know what I'm saying? The NBA moving. I'm really some of it's weird the way the NBA moving right now. But we're gonna get an opportunity to talk about it. I don't know if y'all saw the flyer for the Monday Night Live. Like normally for Monday Night Live, I use a picture of an OG for the flyer. I use Warren Moon on this one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So damn, I forgot what I was about to say. I gotta stop smoking so much weed, man. Like this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh man. Nah. We gotta oh, please don't turn us into the Patriots, please. And you know, with Tom Brady being a partial owner now, and they talking about bringing Belichick over there, and they talking like they already tried to Josh McDaniels. I'm like, no, we already had a failure with a former Patriot. Let's not go back to that pool. If I had to choose, I mean, personally, if I had to choose, I'd have said keep AP at least one more year. Let's see what he do with a real quarterback. Get him a real quarterback and let's see what happens. But, yeah, I mean, whoever watching, we're gonna be revisiting this later when the guys get here. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm starting to think that maybe Mark Davis needs to bring some other people up to kind of help him sort through because the game has changed. You know what I'm saying? The game changed, so things are a little different now. But Phantom's here. What's good, brother?
I told you, what's trouble?
I was just listening to that earlier. Oh man, I was just listening to that earlier. I was like, man, I ain't listening to this Fallen Angel shit in a minute. Let me turn this on. Let me see. I gotta fix my headphones because I can't hear nothing. Hold on. Let me see here. Here we go. Turn it on. There we go. All right. Like I don't want to go too crazy getting into stuff before F get here, but I mean, like at the same time, we are live right now, so we can't really just be sitting there chilling. So, we can start with light work though. I'm gonna say this now. Ohio State. I'm gonna go ahead and congratulate y'all now. I'll go ahead and congratulate y'all. Yeah, I hear you, but I can't fathom a way that Notre Dame can beat them. I can't see it. Like, I've been trying, I've been watching, and I'm just like, I just don't see it, yo. That defense is crazy. However, we did feel the same way about the Broncos, so you never know.
No.
Well, I mean, but the Broncos defense, let me put it that way. Because we got, man, the no-fly zone gonna give people problems. Well, maybe, but it didn't look that way. But we'll get to that later. Anyway, I don't want to go too crazy with that. So you think Notre Dame actually got a shot?
Yeah.
I'm predicting.
I mean, I ain't saying it's gonna be a blowout, but this is college football. Stranger shit has happened, but yeah, they got a little bit of a shot.
I predict Ohio State win by at least 13.
Oh wow!
At least 13 points. Yeah, at least 13 points.
Who gets the ball first?
Score at least one touchdown.
Who gets the ball first? And can Notre Dame play Notre Dame football? That's the question.
All I know is, see, first of all, I'm kind of miffed by the fact that Notre Dame is even there.
I realized at the whole point.
Yeah, that was a little weird. I was like, how did y'all even do this? Okay, whatever. I don't like to say that a team just looks a certain way, but Ohio State just looks like they want to win it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're playing out of their minds right now. So like, I don't know. I think Notre Dame could probably catch them slipping. If they catch them slipping and punch them in the mouth and make them have to be in chase mode, it may change things. If Ohio State gets up at least 10 points, the game's over. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game though. I think it will at least be a good game. I hope. Fingers crossed.
Hold that thought.
Uh-oh. He said, hold that thought. Oh, shit. I ain't gonna smoke it. I'm gonna wait. I ain't said nothing. I ain't got to nothing to take me off yet. I ain't gonna smoke it. I'm gonna be good.
No, you ain't got that. But Notre Dame.
You said Notre Dame what?
Oh, Notre Dame ain't the same Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, nah.
This don't feel like the old Notre Dame, though. That's why I give him a little shot. They got a brother, you know.
Man.
Yeah, Notre Dame. I ain't right. You know me. I ain't finna got doggone. You know, I ain't finna got down. Give Ohio State no love more than I got to.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Greeny. Greeny. You know, I don't hate Notre Dame. I hate their fan base. I don't hate their fan base. I just don't like their fan base. Let me not say I hate them. Say you hated another man as a motherfucker.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't like. It's only a couple teams in the whole world that I hate. It's only like three teams I can say that. No. I take that back. First of all, any team from Boston, I probably hate you. The New England Patriots, well, you count as a Boston team, even though y'all don't play in Boston. Duke,
but while you dislike Boston, it kind of fucks with Larry Bird. You see what I'm saying? You make a little concessions here and there.
Like there's been players in the history of the Celtics that I'm like, yo, that motherfucker dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, Celtics, so fuck you. But like, get you dope before.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I be feeling like that about rappers. I mean, yeah, he can rap, but fuck that nigga. Like, I don't like him.
We're definitely not gonna do that on here.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good today. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'm feeling blessed today. I feel like it's a good day. It's a good day to be alive. Of course, I'm getting a phone call right now. I'm gonna take this phone call on the air. This is my dude Rim Still. Y'all can't see that shit because it's bright as fuck. But either way, hold on, because I'm not gonna be able to hear you. I took my headphone out.
Yeah, I just had that problem. That's why I had that problem too. Somebody just called me.
I was about to ask you what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody literally just called me. My dude just literally called me at the same time. Like, wait a minute. So yeah.
Who? You talking about Darkness? Since when? Oh.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the miracle of live TV.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, I'm actually on a live podcast right now. I kind of hate that you just gave me that news while I'm on live, but yeah, I do appreciate knowing though. I did need to know that. So I'm gonna give him a shout. Matter of fact, hop on YouTube, man. Panther Politics Network. Check out the pod, man. We get ready to get to it. All right, no doubt. Peace. Oh man, yo, see that's the beauty and the ugly part of being on live. Normally I wouldn't even take a phone call on live, but because that was my bro, I decided I'd do that, and he just gave me some really bad news. One of my friends, one of my good friends from Winston-Salem, James Jones, who we also refer to as Darkness. Me and him, the two darkest niggas most people know, has passed away. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how he passed. From what I understand, it's probably very recent because all of these posts are from today, from a few hours ago. So, my condolences to his family, to the whole squad, everybody that used to run with us, man. D-Lin, John Black, Kane, everybody, man. AC, all of them.
My condolences. Peace up for you, brother. I got a feeling I know who you're talking about too.
If you saw him, you probably would know exactly who I'm talking. I'm almost positive you met him before. Yeah. Dang, man. You know, the crazy part is I just had to do Panther Politics last Wednesday. I found out right before the pod that one of my friends died from out here. And so we dedicated the pod to him. And then now I'm on live on this podcast and get news that another one of my friends is dying. Look, man. Folks, listen, we're not getting no younger. I don't know how old everybody is who may be watching this. We're not getting no younger. Make sure you hug the people you need to hug. Show love to the people you need to show love to, because this shit ain't promised, Joe. Like, don't say I'll do it tomorrow when you can do it today. Just get it done. You know what I'm saying? Just get it done, because this shit ain't promised, Joe. This shit ain't promised at all, yo. There it is.
Effort is the key here, ladies and gentlemen. Effort is the key.
I said I wasn't gonna smoke. Now I got to. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what Ev doing. He said he was up. I'm assuming he's trying to get his setup in place. Is it still snowy out there?
Nah, dog, we good.
Oh, okay.
We're good. You know me, bro. If I gotta work, I'm going to work. You know, right now we're looking at 17-3 Rams. Just about to hit up a 2-minute warning on the second quarter. 17-3 Rams. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I had an idea.
It ain't over yet.
Nah, it ain't over. But I damn sure say if I'm picking against Sam Darnold on this one, he didn't burn the shit out of me. I've been going through this shit all season.
I didn't even know Matthew Stafford was going to play. I know his kids are in the hospital. His kids just went in the hospital today. Like, I was like, dang, I don't even know if he's going to play.
They've been in Arizona. They went to Arizona a few days ahead of schedule because they had to, because the fires and all that.
Yeah, no doubt. That shit crazy, man. Like,
yeah, shouts out to everybody in LA right now going through the fires. If you on that side of the coast, prayers up to y'all, because there's been some crazy shit going on around here. So prayers up to y'all.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, it's, bro, I don't know. This shit, yo, the world is fucking nuts, man.
But I do want to go so bad about, we can go there now, because it's about 27 minutes.
27 minutes of what?
In 27 minutes, me and you got beef.
Why is that?
Well, at least,
Why is that? Oh.
In about 27 minutes, me and you gonna have a little bit of beef in a minute. That's why, you know me, I keep an ear out to this shit. So, you want anything special on this?
I mean, nah. We're gonna see y'all again for the year over with. I'd rather wait. I want to see how this go. I want to see how this go. Yeah, because I mean, first of all, like, I ain't the biggest believer in my team, first of all. So, like, I just want to be honest about that. That's why I'm like, let me see how this go. Let me see how this go. I ain't the biggest believer in my team. I think that we have not made the necessary changes. That Finney Smith trade was cool, but it's not a game changer. I know that there is talk about trading Christie, which I think it makes sense if you can get something of value for him. But if you're not going to get something that's going to enhance the team, you should just keep him. He plays good defense and he's an efficient shooter. That's really what you need. But the problem is he plays the same position as LeBron, and like he plays small forward, which is an issue. You know what I'm saying? Because we got like 6 of them. So
it's a boy out of Utah. I mean, kind of the same thing, but hell, I ain't got no white players apparently. Not enough white world players.
We got well shit. I think Dalton Connect might be the only one.
Outside of Austin Reeves.
I mean, Austin Reeves, what? I mean, he might still be starting. I don't know. They switch up the lineup way too much for my liking. I don't know what the fuck JJ doing, but yes, trade LeBron. As a matter of fact, I'm putting that on the screen. Please get him the fuck out of there. Jesus Christ, and I'm so.
I mean, I said that shit a long time ago, y'all. That's the only tradable asset you got, other than the AD.
We should have won the chip and then traded him immediately.
Who,
What
AD?
the fuck were we thinking? No, LeBron. I'm trading the older asset if I got to trade something.
Why? Nobody want to take that contract on. You get more out of AD. You get more from AD.
But I want to build my team around AD.
Are you sure you could do that? Because here recently,
I definitely ain't getting ready to build my team around a nigga about to turn 40. I mean, I don't care what kind of drugs you want, cuz once it goes to get to a certain point. Agree, said trade AD too. Man, if I could get the AD that I got the first 20 games of this season, I'll take that AD any day. Any day. Any day. The only big that I'll take over that AD is Victor Wembanyama. He's the only big I'll take over that AD. Only problem is he can't sustain that shit. Jokic?
Yeah, I'll take
Jokic. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I won't. Go right ahead.
I'm not. Hey, now wait a minute. I ain't saying I'll take Wemby over that whole thing, but I'll take Jokic as well. You ain't getting Wemby. No. Wemby's not coming to LA, bro. You LA Lakers fans. You motherfuckers ain't gonna get every goddamn good player.
Oh no. I'm not talking about us getting him. I'm talking about if I had to get rid of him, that's the only person that I'm willing to get rid of him for. Oh, that's the only one. I don't want fucking Jokic.
Why not?
Because I want to run.
Well, you ain't got Magic. The closest thing to Magic you got in your backcourt, son, is LeBron. That's the closest thing to Magic you got.
Okay, we'll find somebody. Somebody run the offense. We just need a point guard. Run the offense. Get rid of this nigga already. And this is the wild part about it.
Rajon Rondo is not coming out of high retirement, dog.
He don't got to. He does not have to. Not at all. Hey, dog, listen. I need you to bring the ball up, run the offense. If you wide open, then shoot it. Otherwise, pass the ball. Thank you very much. That's all I need you to do. That's all I need you to do. Period.
You want Trae Young?
Trae Young likes to shoot too much.
He can pass, though.
He likes to shoot entirely too much. And even when he's cold from 3, this motherfucker will keep shooting. He will keep shooting. I love Trae Young. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Trae Young the long way, dog. But, nah, he can't play for my team.
What you call him? Finding Nemo? Y'all Finding Nemo? Just keep swimming?
He just keep. That's exactly what he is. Man, Trae Young crazy, man. I fuck with Trae, though. I do think that Trae's efficiency has improved remarkably in the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Before he shot he shot way too many shots. He's starting to find his groove, and it's being a little more efficient now. He is doing a much better job passing the ball as well. He's still a shoot first point guard, but he does get more assists now than he has in the past.
If Russ can do it,
that's very true. That's very true. There's no way we can run the offense I foresee us running with LeBron playing the point. He can't keep that pace the whole game. And he's proven it several times this year already. Can't do it. Here's my thing, though. As far as the West is concerned, right? So, other than OKC, which is obvious, who else? This is directly to you. I got to put that on the screen. Boop. Yeah, I got to put that on the screen.
Put my government on the screen. What's wrong with you? I already got to change my name as it is now. Yeah, he's not Magic. I said he's the closest thing to Magic. You don't
The closest
disagree
thing on
with
our
that?
roster presently, yeah, absolutely. The closest thing on our roster presently,
He's the closest
closest
thing
thing
to
to Magic,
Magic.
absolutely, yeah, absolutely. There's nobody on our roster with a higher basketball IQ than LeBron. Not even the coach. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, I applaud him for
Yeah,
that. I do
that's
applaud him for that.
debatable. That's a little bit
I,
debatable.
JJ Redick's coaching tells me that he don't know how to. JJ Redick's coaching tells me that his basketball IQ is not as high as now. And if LeBron is actually the one coaching the team, then both of y'all are stupid. So I mean, then we've been wrong about your basketball IQ this whole time, LeBron. If you're really pulling the strings, because that shit ain't working. Yeah, I don't know, man. The Lakers got a lot to figure out, man. We got a lot to figure out. Like the best thing that could happen to us is that LeBron say he's gonna retire. That's the best thing that can happen. Hey man, you know what? I'm cool. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
and force us to have to go do something else.
The Lakers are turning into Dallas Cowboys almost. Ooh, Jesus, I'm sorry.
No, because we won a championship in the last 5 years. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
I'm sorry I said that out loud.
Maybe San Antonio's turning into the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know.
Don't you do that. Dysfunction in San Antonio never been a team. We've only had one problem. We've only had one problem.
Evan Almighty, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Can y'all boys hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, no doubt. This nigga just tried to tell me the Lakers is the fucking Cowboys. Man, if you don't stop. Yes, Jeannie needs to sell the team.
Yeah.
Jeannie Buss needs to sell the. You know what? I'm gonna say something. I watched Winning Time, right? And for the longest time, I've championed Jeannie Buss's cause. Hey, Jeannie, come on, Jeannie, you got it. You sat there and you studied your dad, and you know what I'm saying? You did all the grunt work to prove that you wanted to be there. You know what I'm saying? And then you got your shot. And for a minute, it looked like everything was going fine. For a minute. Everything was cool till it wasn't. You know when I realized nothing was right? When we had to go get LeBron James. Because the assembly of people that they put on the court was fucking terrible. I was like, keep Brandon Ingram. Keep him. And you know what? Even this ball kid, I think he can turn into something. Just get him out them dumbass shoes he wearing. I think he's going to turn into something. Let's keep him. Keep B.I. You can ship Kuzma somewhere and get something for him. Cool. But
here's what you always do. Blame Magic for that, because we all have sat here and said this on multiple podcasts. They should have drafted De'Aaron Fox.
Man, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
But you blame Magic for that shit. If you got De'Aaron Fox, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart at the time, who else was on that
Hart.
Josh Hart.
His last name is so real. He played like his life depended on it, yo. I love that.
Yeah, if you had all that young talent would have had you already situated, you'd have been all right. But whatever, same old Lakers story. At least Jeannie got one out in the bubble.
They used Magic to fire her brother and Mitch. They sure did. They sure did. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all don't know already that back in the day, whenever Magic and Jeannie was fucking, if y'all don't know that, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you if you didn't know.
When you watch Winning Time, that damn show accentuated that shit. Now they
allude to it. They just never show it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I thought I was the only one to peep that. Yeah.
No, I was watching Winning Time too. They kind of alluded that. Yeah, him and Magic ain't got, hey, what they do is in personal. It's your personal life. You do the hell you want to do, but yeah.
Yeah, Ev, I gotta ask you before we keep going down this basketball rabbit hole. Ohio State, Notre Dame. Who you got?
Ohio State, bro.
Same. All right. Same.
I ain't picking that shit.
I take that.
I already know.
Man. I take that defense.
He taking Notre Dame just because it's Ohio State.
Yeah.
You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right.
Hey.
Tell my mama.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Greeny, hey, I've known Greeny I've known Greeny since damn near since I've been in North Carolina. We've never had a disagreement about this damn game ever. Ever.
Man,
We've never disagreed about Ohio State and Michigan. Ever. But he knows damn well I ain't picking Ohio State for shit. I'll congratulate you. You know damn well I ain't gonna do it. I ain't in my DNA to do that shit.
nah. I feel
I
you.
ain't gonna hate on you if you win the title. You
mean-
win the title, cool.
Oh, and you know what? I just want to say, when we get to the NFL, one of y'all remind me when we get to the NFL, I got something I gotta say because I found the original sheet when we made our picks.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we
Okay.
I know you found it. That's why I said I had to ask you. That's why I said I know you found that. I was well aware we was gonna find that sheet, and I was gonna be like, yeah, I still stood on what I said.
Mad ass.
You changed one of them. But
The one
everything else stayed the same.
Yeah, the one I wanted to change. The one that turned out to be right too.
See, that ain't right.
Wait. Hold on. Which one you talk? Let's just go ahead and say which one you talking about.
Washington.
Nope, that wasn't the one you changed. The one you changed was Buffalo and Denver. You picked Denver to win.
I did pick Jay Daniels.
You picked Denver.
I did pick Denver.
Yeah. We all picked Washington to win. Well, no, Ev picked Tampa Bay. We both picked Washington.
Yeah, I picked Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well,
Yeah.
what was I thinking with that?
I went with Baker, and if Baker wouldn't fumble that football, Brody, I would have been right, dude.
We're gonna get there. We got to get there because man, look, I'm trying. Oh, did y'all see y'all saw the Warren Moon flyer, right? Yo,
Nah.
Oh my goodness, yo, man.
I put it up on Instagram and Facebook.
Hold on, let me go look.
Man. I love Warren Moon, man. Yo, and I be thinking like every time I do a Monday Night Live, like I use an old school player. Like I use a current player for the recorded episodes, but I use an old school player for the live episodes. And so I use Josh Allen for the last recorded episode because you know what I'm saying, like because we was having the MVP conversation. I was like, we already had Lamar on a flyer this year. I'm gonna put Josh on one. So salute Josh. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we'll get there, but bro, we got to talk. We got to talk. Oh man. So check the
27-3. Check in 27-3.
This shit over, man. This shit over, yeah. This shit over. So that evens it up then, because I was undefeated, just waiting on the outcome of this game. I picked all of them right except for this one.
About damn
I picked
time,
all of them right except for this one. Yeah, that shit.
Only took the whole season.
I was being hard headed though, like, and I knew it. I was like, you know what? Sometimes I just gotta. Sometimes I don't. I got. If I can ever get beyond my biases and like not pick a team because I just fucking hate them. Like I never picked New England a single time this whole season. Not one time that I picked New England.
Nope.
And I won't because fuck the Patriots. But I was able to chuck that to pick Dallas a couple times when I thought Dallas was going to win early on. After that got hurt, I never picked them again. But I picked them a couple times and they won both of the times I thought they was going to win. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, fuck football right now. I want to talk about the Knicks, Ev, now that you're here. And that 140 piece they dropped on the Milwaukee Bucks. Golly.
Yeah.
The Bucks is one of the teams revered for their D, bro. Tell me more.
I mean, it's exactly what we already been saying. I mean, you got a real point guard. Like you got a real point guard. So This is classic Knicks basketball. When you got a real point guard, they running up and down the floor. For real. You can't stop that. And honestly, it's not what I thought I would see out of the Knicks after getting rid of, the wholesale trades that we had going on. But I think, Cat has found a home, yo. Like maybe he just wanted to be out of Minnesota. It sucks. What you see? What you looking at up there, fam?
That motherfucker just lit his ass up, boy. Go ahead. Sorry, bro. Shit. Sorry.
It is, it is what it is. It looks like the basketball that we were seeing when, you had JR and, the rest of the accompanied Melo and everybody else in New York, good New York basketball. They were scoring 120, 115 nightly when they had that particular lineup on the floor, So now they just going back to assembling it all over again. I really like the Knicks, man. I feel that this is sustainable through the playoffs. Tibbs is what we always come back to, man. Tibbs is what we always come back to. You running these boys into the ground. You only play like a 7-man rotation. So is this sustainable? Can we see this lineup on the floor for, the rest of the season?
Now, in Tibbs' defense, 13 people on the Knicks, 13 people played. But they was up by 40 points.
You about 40. That's what I was about to say. Once you get up by, 25, 30, 35 points, like we said on Friday, you kind of start emptying the bench, give everybody else a chance to play some ball. But if this was a much tighter game, if they were only up by 15, 16, 17 points, the eighth man doesn't see the floor. You know what I'm saying? And that's not sustainable. That's just not sustainable, man.
No. And then especially when you think about so there was only one person on the active Knicks roster who didn't play in the game. Which is good, especially considering we talking about Tibbs. And I think this may have been him saying, you know what? People keep saying this about me. Maybe I need to see what else we got going on here because I might need to do some shit different.
Yeah,
and I'm hoping that that's what it is. But even when you think about that, when you think about the number of minutes people play, when we're talking about the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, that the max was 6 minutes and 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go up the campaign to get 14 minutes and 22 seconons. You know what I'm saying? And he's the bottom guy.
The bottom guy.
Out of
he's
all
8.
of the guys.
Yeah, he's number 8.
He's number 8.
Yeah, he's number 8.
So,
on the bench.
He's exactly number 8. Yeah, he's exactly number 8.
Exactly number 8 on the bench.
And I mean, but your number 8 guy gave you 18 points. It was plus 18 overall last
You
night.
can't be mad at that.
Saturday night.
Now,
so,
is that an indictment on the other team, or is that really what we're seeing? And as a Knicks fan, as a New York, sports fan, I don't get too high. I don't get too low because it's mad early in the season. And is this sustainable, in the East with other teams that are small? The East is generally smaller ball, and everybody run up and down the court. So can we see them, stay on this pace? I don't know. Personally, I don't want to see them scoring 140 a game.
That's gonna hurt Milwaukee. That same
big time.
And that's the reason why New York scored 40 points. Milwaukee's not built to score 140 points. They're not. Milwaukee is trying to keep you under 100, so they only got to score just over 100 to win.
Yeah,
that's their goal.
There's
no way in hell Dame Lillard runs. They take the least in them. They take almost the least amount of shots in the league. Especially of the top teams that are going to the playoffs. They shoot way less shots than everybody else, and it's because they slow the game down so much.
Milwaukee play half-court ball.
We see Giannis get the ball and they go on the break. All of that shit we be seeing with all that crazy shit is on the break.
On the board. Other than that, they don't run like that.
Well, you know what? Something I saw that kind of, I understand what y'all saying, but something I kind of saw a little bit, and maybe because I was just watching them, I didn't watch so much that Knicks game in its entirety. But it was something I saw when they were playing San Antonio and Milwaukee. And you could see the half-court sets, but they also got out of run a little bit, but they just basically took the shooters and let the shooters shoot around Giannis and the young white cat whose name escapes me. It was like, okay. And Chris Middleton is still on a minutes restriction also, but Chris Middleton ain't gonna run. We already know that. But it feels like Doc Rivers is trying to tinker with something because perimeter inside defense is a motherfucker. But it's just
you know what? You just made me amend my statement. Their currently constructed starting 5 is not built to run with a team like that. Lopez can't run if you put Giannis at the 5 and then put a bunch of shooters around him, they can run with anybody.
Yeah, they can run with anybody.
Giannis can run all fucking day. I don't think he ever gets tired.
That's how they used to look before this particular iteration of Milwaukee. That's how they used to look. When Chris Middleton could still run, when Giannis was running up and down the court all crazy every time he touched the ball, that's how they used to look. And Drew was there to push the tempo. They don't have that no more. Damian Lillard is a shooter. He's a spot up shooter now. From where off the bounce, off the dribble, 1-2.
No. That's why I
Yeah,
say
yeah,
when I
yeah.
was seeing that's what I was saying. I seen the San Antonio game. It's like they were tinkering with running it a little more because Brook Lopez essentially became a spot up shooter and a little bit of a defender, and they were feeding it on the inside, and then
I feel
Chris Middleton was still coming off the bench anyway.
It's situational for them. They don't play the same brand of ball they used to play.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm saying.
situational, but
It's something they
they
tinkering with.
used to look like OKC up and down the floor. That's how they used to
Oh
look.
yeah,
They
used to push
they
the ball a lot
ran, they
more.
pushed
Yeah,
the
they pushed it a
ball
lot
all
more.
the time, but for some reason they get mired in the half court and they're not scoring any more than about 105, between 95 and 107 points a night. That ain't gonna do you in the EO.
They scored
That ain't gonna.
exactly 107 points. Yeah, that shit crazy.
It ain't gonna do
But
you,
it works.
bro.
But it works in the playoffs, though.
True.
That's the thing.
Now that's
True.
gonna
It
be the
works in the
thing. That's gonna be the
playoffs.
difference right
True.
there. That's gonna be
Yep.
the difference right there.
That
Yeah.
could, but that's what
true.
I'm saying about New York. Will you get that assembly, them 8 people, to the playoffs? Because if you can't get that squad that's on the floor right now to the playoffs, Milwaukee will crush you. They'll crush you. Ain't nothing you can do
I think
about
they
that.
can at the most. The thing is, I was about to say the most New York could possibly sacrifice a person, but it's got to be the right person
The
that
right
you can
person.
replace, that you can use a couple of people to replace their production. Like you can't replace. There's nobody on your roster who can replace Jalen Brunson.
No,
There's
it's not
nobody
happening.
on your roster that can replace Cat. Nobody.
Nope.
There's nobody else you got that can do what they do. However, if you lose one of the other 3 guys, if you
You all
lose OG or you lose fucking Josh Hart, because they had to do shit without Josh Hart last year in the playoffs.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can't
What you
take
do is you take
60
2
points off
guys.
the floor. Yeah, you can't
You
take
say
60
one
points
guy,
off
I
the
need you
floor.
to score Josh's 16 points. I need you to defend like your life depend on it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Y'all 2 together. Y'all Josh Hart now.
Yeah.
Y'all
But
gonna
you know
split
what
the-
though? I feel like their X factor is Mikal Bridges.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's the dude.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think Mikal Bridges is their X factor. That's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about a shot. We were talking about a shot and
Mhm.
everything else, right? I feel like Mikal Bridges is gonna be that one that's gonna be like, he can go get it off the boards. He can defend. He can pass. He gritty.
Yeah.
I mean, all of this is predicated on help any damn way.
Yes.
That part.
Thibodeau.
Yeah, that part.
But if you're just saying that one that's like, all right, well, Cat gonna be Cat until Cat. Jalen Brunson, little man point guard, but Mikal Bridges is gonna be that one where he's gonna lay in the weeds. It's like
Mhm.
I always go back to James Harden, Oklahoma City type of deal. Except he started,
He's still our Julius Randle. We have a Julius Randle type on the
but he's more
floor
versatile.
still, but he's way more versatile. But still,
yeah.
you don't see him. It's not like he's on every single night, and we need that.
And I do want to point something out from this particular game. Karl Anthony Towns was 40% from 3, 62% from the free throw line. 62% field goal shooting. He scored 30 points and he only took 16 shots.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if Cat can play efficient like that, so Jalen Brunson can still get his shit off too, and that still leaves shots for Bridges, and OG gonna do what OG gonna do. He took 12 shots, 12 shots in the game. I mean, he only made 5 of them, but still, at the end of the day, he gave you 11 points, was a plus 21. So, like, if you got that going on, I honestly, like, dog, I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck who you put over there. The Knicks are hard out in 7 games for any fucking body right now.
Jimmy
But it got to
Butler,
be
come
right
play
now
with
while
us.
they're healthy. You know
Play
what I'm
with
saying?
us,
Like,
Jimmy. Come play with us, Jimmy Butler. Come
I
I
play,
don't
think
even
man.
think
to-
y'all need him. I don't even
Come
think
on,
y'all
man.
need
y'all
him.
don't. No, you don't need him.
We
You
need
don't need him.
depth, bro. We got Tibbs as a coach, man. I'm telling you,
Bro, but
But
need
you don't need
bodies.
Cam
Jimmy.
Payne just gave you 18.
You don't need. Yeah, bro. You don't need Jimmy buckets, dog. You need a good, solid role player like somebody you could trade for, like out of Utah.
See, I don't need
or-
Jimmy. I don't need Jimmy buckets. I need Jimmy lockup. I just want him over there to
Jimmy ain't
play
locking
some
up
solid
nobody.
D, bro.
Oh, no.
Nah, you don't need Jimmy.
No.
You literally
Nah,
don't.
I can guarantee you it's a
I'm
younger
saying-
player you can go get for that role. It's a younger
Yeah,
player you can go
we
get.
both in agreement. You do not.
You
need
gotta
Jimmy.
have the temperament to play in New York. This we know.
Oh,
Jimmy
yeah,
can survive in New York, bro. You can't just go snatch anybody up and put them on a New York team. It don't work like
You know
that.
what? I bet you the Nets got somebody y'all could go get to play that role. I guarantee you
Probably.
the Nets got somebody y'all got. That's cheaper than Jimmy too.
Much
You know
cheaper
what I'm
than
saying?
Jimmy.
That's cheaper than Jimmy. But I mean, like,
We need a bull. We
So
need
then you
another
got somebody
bulldog.
that's
yo.
ready for New York.
Yeah.
You need another who?
So we need another bulldog, man. We need another one.
Oh, yes.
But being
Yes,
ready
I
for
agree.
New York,
Yeah.
and see, El, I'm glad you said something a minute ago. You said you don't get too high, too low in Knicks fans. You got to
Don't do it.
understand, New York Knicks basketball has been overrated and overblown for so long that y'all just getting something going since, it's been overrated, overblown. Now, excuse me, Sam, I apologize. It's not Lakers fans that's been delusional. It's Knicks fans that's been that way.
That's
My
wrong.
apologies.
We ain't never delusional. Spike Lee's been a lifelong Knicks fan, and you don't never hear him saying we gonna win this year. Knicks
my
fans
point
ain't like
is,
that. We don't do that. That's not. We ain't Dallas. We don't
no,
do
I'm
that.
talking about the delusional Knicks
Yeah.
fans. Spike Lee ain't never said that. But my point is, you don't need that New York spotlight, Madison Square Garden, the arena, and all that bullshit. Like, yeah, star players go play for the history of it. But you trying to tell me you can't get a two-way player, a 3-and-D guy, a stretch guy, a gritty guy to come to New York and give you that depth? You can get that shit now, man.
If
Because
they
you
don't,
still don't.
if they don't perform, they always get bounced out, bro.
But they don't
That's just-
expect the Knicks to win the Super. They don't expect the Knicks to win the damn championship anyways. They basically saying it's either Boston or Oklahoma City. Somebody else to lose.
I'm
We
getting
know
ready
it.
to say some wild shit. And you might think it's some wild shit until you really think about what I'm about to say right now. I think I know who the Knicks need.
Who?
I think I know who the Knicks should go get. And it's a very specific reason why I feel this way. He doesn't score points. You don't need a motherfucker to score points.
Yeah, I don't need more points.
You don't need more points. What you need is somebody who can help move the ball around to get it to the people who are going to score the points. You don't want Jalen Brunson is so much of a scorer. He's a great ball handler, but you don't necessarily want him to run the offense.
No.
Give him that flexibility to be able to do his thing.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Who you got?
Marcus Smart.
Ooh, a bulldog. I love to have another.
I like that.
That's a bulldog.
Okay, well, all right, they ain't Marcus Smart, cool.
Yeah, that's a bulldog right there.
And you don't have to worry about this individual being shaken by the New York media at all. He's a good free throw shooter, 89.5%. Right now, he only averaged 4 boards a game, but he can average more points. He just has to score more points where he is right now. You won't need him to do that. He can make the adjustment. He used to be a much more active on the boards than he is now. He averages a steal a game. I mean, go get Cameron Johnson from Brooklyn, yo.
Cam Johnson wouldn't be bad.
Go get Cam Johnson from Brooklyn, yo. He's cheaper than Jimmy Butler. He's younger than Jimmy Butler. And he's even got the advantage on Jimmy Butler with the stretch. He's 6'8". You know what I'm saying?
I got even one wilder one. You ready for this one?
Uh-oh.
Who you got?
He's a bigger name. Ben Simmons.
Ooh.
We don't need scoring.
He can literally
that
just
could work.
be himself.
That could actually
he can
work.
Just pass the ball and play defense.
Yeah,
he can
pass the ball
himself.
and play defense. Yep.
Man, I never thought about that one, yo. I never thought about that one. We don't
he'd
need
have been in Philly and he in Brooklyn.
And
so
in Brooklyn.
New York media ain't shit for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just won't talk to y'all niggas. That's what I already do.
That's a pretty good one, yo. We don't need
get Ben Simmons, dog. Ben Simmons, I just thought about that Ben Simmons, dog. He could be a mercenary. His contract is a little iffy with what he makes.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But if you just let Ben Simmons be like, all right, fuck it, Ben, you got to shoot. Just do everything else.
Yeah, he
just tell him to do.
That's his game, overall game, yo. Yo, that's a good one right there. I didn't even think about Ben. He's so maligned because of him not being able to score the ball. But if you put him in the right,
he's actually having a good season this year.
Yeah, he's doing all right. He's on the floor this year, yo.
Yeah,
he's
playing all right. He only averages 6 points, but he's not a scorer.
Nah,
he was doing what
he's not a shooter.
That's what they was doing. Well, yeah, he's not a shooter, but he don't have to be a scorer in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
we got niggas that can score the ball. We just need you to help facilitate, get some rebounds, help play defense, score when we need you to.
Get us out in transition.
Yeah.
Just get us out
Yeah.
because Cat
That
does a good
part.
job of that. Cat's a great. You get the boy,
Very
boom,
true.
go straight back out. You know,
Very
and he
true.
can handle the
Very
ball. So you give us one
Very
more of them, yo, that would be nasty.
Man,
Yeah, I thought about Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons can give you all that.
Yeah,
major
that'd be
salute
all
to
right.
the
I
nigga,
take him. I
man.
take him over Jimmy. I take him over Jimmy's gonna break your wallet, yo.
You want to talk about some real wild shit? Let's talk about Jokic and Westbrook getting a triple double in the same game
Yeah, that's
on the
ill.
same team.
Yeah,
Like
that's ill.
what the that shit is crazy, dog. That's crazy. I was like, yo, tell me you joking. It's like, nah. They literally both got a triple double in the same game.
Just the fact that Russell Westbrook is busting out triple double still at this stage of his career is still.
Yeah, he
You know,
still got it.
he's still
we
a triple double.
Can we please apologize to Russell Westbrook?
For
Can we
what?
please apologize?
For what?
Well, some people owe Russell Westbrook an apology.
I ain't never doubted him, yo. He
I'm
is
just
who
saying
he is.
because
I wanted him
Lakers,
off my team because he didn't fit. He didn't belong there.
he didn't fit.
No, he didn't fit there.
That's why I didn't want him
he
there. I didn't
fit
blame
there.
him for what was going on.
Yeah, he didn't fit there.
It just wasn't supposed to happen.
Nah.
Russell Westbrook, yeah. Russell Westbrook is Russell Westbrook. He is who he is. But you know what? He don't cheat you of nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Give me somebody who we work 9 to 5 jobs, regular jobs. You give me a motherfucker that's got down, just not gonna cheat you, even on the bad days. He's like, yo, just give me a minute, type of shit. Bro, yeah. Sometimes people are hard to come by.
I rock with Russell, yo.
Yeah.
If I had to, like, when we talk about dogs, that's a dog, yo.
Oh, every game, yo.
Every game, every minute.
He don't take no games off.
Nah, it's a dog. You need them.
That's one thing I always loved about him. I'm like, yo, I used to be like when he was earlier. I always thought, you know what would be crazy if Westbrook and Kobe was on the same team.
Oh my God.
You know why? Because Kobe is enough of a dog that Russell Westbrook will respect him enough that when Kobe come to him to say, listen, this is what we're gonna have to do to win.
Throw me the ball.
He gonna listen to him. Mm-hmm. And then they're gonna go out there and play balls to the wall and run you off the fucking floor every chance they get. I swear, when he was young, I was like, man, they not gonna get it done at OKC yet. Man, let him come play with us. Just for a little bit. Let him come play with us. Man.
My favorite Westbrook was Houston Rocket Westbrook, bro.
That would have been crazy.
Houston Rocket Westbrook was a problem.
Jesus.
That team on the floor was a problem, y'all.
The iteration of Westbrook with the Lakers is the only time he hasn't been a problem.
Dog, you know what? You ain't right for that.
What you mean?
For what?
You ain't right for that.
What you mean?
Put Russell with Cole, Russell with Bean.
Right. Yeah, you ain't right for that.
They already wouldn't let us get CP3. You see how that?
But I'm just saying, dog. You put Russell Westbrook with Kobe Bryant, dog. At that time, he probably would. What do I always say? If you didn't put Russell Westbrook with like a established coach like Pop or whatever type of shit, but if you put him with a motherfucker like Kobe, dog, Kobe Bryant, Kobe and them, they gonna fight. It's gonna be a fight in this somewhere.
Russell still would have got a triple double. Russell still would have got a triple double. It just would have been a low point triple double.
Hey, I think he would have got up even faster, Ev. You know why? Yep. Because it would have been a fight somewhere in there. Because Russell ain't gonna back down to no fucking body.
You know that.
He ain't backing down to no man.
Kobe would have respected it. Bean would have respected
it. Exactly.
And he would have just looked at each other like, well,
let's go win something.
We here now. Let's get it.
Let's go win something.
Yeah. We here now.
He got the mentality that Bean said that he wished Shaq had.
Let me see. So we got Jokic had 35. Westbrook had 25. Crazy. Jokic was a plus 33 for the game. Westbrook was a plus 21 for the game. Jokic had 15 assists. Russell had 10. Jokic had 12 rebounds. Russell had 11. Like
that's your 1 and your 5, yo. That's crazy.
Bro.
That's not a 4 and a 5. That's not a 2 and a 5. That's your 1 and your 5. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like
50 points, 20 plus rebounds, 20 assists out of your 1 and your 5, yo. That's the new NBA.
25 dimes between the two of them.
The two of them, right? What was everybody else doing? What was everybody else doing?
Jamal Murray, dumbass, over here going 2 for 5 from the field.
Exactly.
Fucking dodo word. I'm over this nigga, yo. I swear I am. I'm over this.
It's the injury, man. He never was the same. After them knees, he wasn't the same no more.
Like the wild thing for me is this, and this is and then we can slide off of this. I just wanted to give Russ and Jokic their props real quick.
Yeah,
Like, my thing
man.
with Jamal Murray, man. Like, dog, you had your run when you had a dope run to the ring. You had a dope run to the ring. Cool. But like as soon as you realize that like maybe that was that and we was riding a wave and maybe I got off the surfboard and I just didn't realize it at first. You know what I'm saying? But once you did realize it, make the adjustment.
Yeah.
Be a facilitator. Your shots are not falling, nigga.
Yeah,
and you
that
know
happening.
it. They not
Yeah,
falling.
that happening.
He's
2020.
not playing well. He's not playing well. He hasn't played well all year, really. Really.
2020 in the bubble, dog. That was the ascension of Jamal Murray. When he
Absolutely.
ascended the way he did in 2020.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was his ascension right there, dog.
Yeah.
Because everybody got a chance to see everything in the bubble, and there's some
That's
can
all
read
it
well.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he hadn't been
Well,
bad.
everybody
but
got to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that bubble was a whole thing. It's just look at the Jamal Murray injury part is one thing, but you take it to like Tyler Hero and them in Miami and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like you just take that bubble, dog. A lot of people got to get it off in the bubble, and it was like, all right, when real fans kick in,
Yeah.
some have never been the same, and some is like, okay, you see the growing pains they would have had then. You see 2021, 22 type of deal, and that's kind of how that shit ended up going.
Yeah, it changed the game.
No doubt.
Changed the game. That's why they put the asterisk next to the Lakers championship that year.
No, that's never down. No, that's not. I'm gonna stand on this now. That's one thing I ain't gonna let you do. I never put an asterisk by the Lakers bubble championship because it did the one thing that all of us at youngsters said and did when we were playing whatever our sports was. I could do this shit all day. Lock the gym. Shit, close the gate. Well, to just tell grown men, all right, well, we're going to lock y'all ass down. Let's see who really want it. So I will always stand on that. I'm never
I feel
gonna
that. You know what? That's the first time I ever heard that explained that way. That I feel you. Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, everybody ain't like that, though.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Everybody ain't like that.
You're right.
Some people need the hype. They need the fanfare. They need the energy from the crowd. They need different things. Now, Kobe, a LeBron, a Jokic, Luka, them type of people don't need nothing. Yeah, they're going to get in the gym and they're going to do their thing all day. But you're sixth, you're seventh, you're eighth player, maybe your fifth player. Some of them actually need a little something to get up for, yo. Bron and them was supposed to win that.
But bruh, I use it in that context of what I just put it to y'all like this right here. I use it in the bare bone context versus people who wanted to go to work and just gonna take precautions versus the ones who want to stay on collect checks. You want it or you won't. Simple as that.
I feel it.
That's what that bubble did. I ain't gonna ask you. Health notwithstanding, that's the part about it I'm going with. Health notwithstanding, but that mentality of you going to go get it, the bubble showed you. Shit, when they pick at the Clippers and Clippers became clowns, the motherfuckers didn't want to be there. All right, cool. Well, why did you show up?
Yeah, as an organization, y'all should have politely declined.
That's why I look at that whole thing as okay, yeah, the Lake Show won. Cool. That's great. But you literally had players and teams that did not want to be there. They didn't want to play.
Hey,
they ain't even want to play, bro. They ain't even want to play.
We wanted to win. That's on them. We wanted that shit. We was like,
that sucks. That sucks, bro.
Bruh.
I mean, I do feel like it could have been way better quality of basketball in my personal opinion. I do agree with that wholeheartedly.
I watched a lot of the ball in the bubble, and you could tell that some of them people did not want to be there, y'all.
Yeah, they was just there.
Okay,
y'all paying me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting bread.
The uncertainty was one part of it, but some of them knew they wasn't going no way. So they was like, "What the fuck are we mean showing up?"
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, I can see some of that too. Yeah, I can see some of that too.
They knew going nowhere. No, we knew that, but I'm just saying the ones who understood, like, okay, it was uncertainty for everybody, so the playing field became equal. It was equal for everybody.
Yeah, no, I give them that. It was an equal playing field for everybody, and the only people that was gonna rise above is like vets.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
just use that in
Speak
the
of that.
sports context of when you hear that all the time, when you were all growing up in sports, man, lock the gym, man, close the gate, lock the gym, man, I can go all day, man, let's get a water break in and all that. All right, well, shit, y'all got millions of dollars, y'all getting paid, so what's the incentive to do it? Shit, you
Just
want to
to
see
make
who
your
gonna
point.
win.
So
Just,
Prove my point.
unfortunately,
just to
we live
solidify
in
the point. AD with no LeBron on the team, the Lakers don't win a championship that year. Because AD don't want it as bad as, at least at that time, AD didn't want it as bad as LeBron did. You know what I'm saying? And you can just tell by the way they play. But when LeBron and them when they got there, he looked that motherfucker in his eyes and said, listen here, man.
I got
You know
a chance
how
to
we
get
gonna
me
win
one.
this shit?
Yeah.
We got a chance to get one right here,
Right now.
All we got to do is want it more than them. These motherfuckers ready to go home.
Yep.
We just got to want it more than them, and we will win this shit.
We will win it. It take
And
a
they
vet,
did.
man.
But yeah, you got Rondo, Dwight Howard, and all that shit too.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You
had
got
that, but
vets.
see,
It's a team full of vets, man.
But this is the thing, though, and this is why I go to this also. You could tell a motherfucker who actually loved to do what they wanted to do, stir crazy, is all cat shit. Because I missed 11 days of work during the pandemic, motherfucker. I went to work like, yo, I wear a mask. Fuck that shit. Put me on the schedule. I'll be there.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
going
out the house.
I'm going to Greensboro. I got hand sanitizer and gloves. I'm coming to cook. Fuck this shit. I'm not sitting in my house.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's some real shit, dog.
It take dogs, it take vets to want to do that, man. But when you got in the new NBA that we playing in, things are just different. It's different. You couldn't have told Magic, Bird, Olajuwon, Parrish, Zeke, Dumas, Jordan. You couldn't have told none of them. I don't want to play in the bubble, man. I ain't feeling this, man. Come on now.
They could have played the fucking playoffs in a swimming pool, and Jordan would have been there.
And Jordan would have been there. Reggie Miller would have been there.
Hey, bro, I know I held up the basketball point, but this I know I'm holding the basketball point with this a little bit. But to all y'all point, them motherfuckers have been like, man, lock the gym. The only difference is if you got more cameras, you finna hear a whole lot of cussing.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
A whole lot of shit talking.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, it wasn't none of that buddy shit. You absolutely right.
No, we ain't slapping dap. We ain't hugging up. This new NBA. This new NBA here, yo. You wouldn't have had no problem. In the 90s and the 80s, you wouldn't have had no problem.
If that shit happened, no.
If that happened when? Oh, if
in
that
the
did
80s and 90s?
Shit.
No, I'm just saying, like, we had the coverage and we just kind of, I mean, we were doing this for the benefit of hindsight, but just the point of this, like, yeah, you tell these motherfuckers, man, we can lock the gym and y'all got to go nowhere. You can gamble. You can go gamble, swim, play golf, and you ain't got to go no fucking where, no road trips. Oh, shit, man. Bro. Come on, man. You can't run, I mean, pardon my French, you can't run holes in that motherfucker, but you can figure out something else to worry about.
And that's the softness of the new league right there, dog.
Yep.
It wasn't no club time, no pop bottle time, no Instagram baddie time. You couldn't get none of that in, yo. So the boys
crazy
were not
part is
interested.
it ain't just the young niggas. Remember Lou Will
That's true. Lou Will got popped. You know.
No, he went.
He got
but
two girlfriends. He got two girlfriends.
Wow, yo. Lou Will, wild nigga, yo. I fuck with him. I want to try to
both
get him
his
on this
to the game
yo.
for real. How you do that, Lou? He had both his chicks at the game.
Man, I'm trying to get him on the pod, bro. I'm about to hit him up on IG. Look, Lou, I need you to come on here and tell some stories, my nigga. Hey, look. Oh, dog, you know what? I just gotta say this. We can get the fuck off of basketball. Before we do though, I just gotta say salute to the Pacers. They broke the Cavs winning streak, 108 to 93. Salute to y'all.
Yeah,
good job. The Pacers are a little better than I think most people think they are. They just gotta find their way. But yeah.
And they don't be on TV, so don't know.
Yeah, they don't. That's the other part. That's the other part
PG,
right there.
PG Part 2.
Oh shit.
You think so?
PG Part 2.
I feel you. Yeah.
I won't pass Siakam out of there.
Yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go somewhere.
Bro, Siakam come on my team any day damn week.
Oh, bro, if that's see, and when we talk about things being unfair, people only think of the names they hear the most. That to me, with him going to the same team with Victor Wembanyama is just as unfair. Siakam is better than people give him credit for being. He played for the Raptors and then went to the Pacers. He ain't played nowhere where he was like really exposed to. You know what I'm saying? If he played in a bigger market, I think his name would ring a little more. But hold up, I got to do something right now because it's been on my soul all day long to do this, and I have to do it right here in this moment. Saquon Barkley, I need to have a word with you, brother.
Go ahead and do the solo.
Oh, I will absolutely, yeah, I'll take this one, yeah, because Saquon Barkley, I need to have a word with you, brother. I appreciate humility. I appreciate being a good sport. I appreciate all these things as a former athlete myself. Well, I mean, I can't say former athlete. I still do martial arts, so I'm still an athlete. But here's my thing. I somewhat understand you not playing the last game of the regular season and letting the homies get their shit off. I somewhat understand that. You don't really kind of want to take the risk of getting hurt before the playoffs, even though you really like, dog, I don't care what he say. He says all the right things. And it's real cute. Thumbs up, my nigga. But look, you can't tell me you didn't want the record. I won't believe you.
Yeah, he did.
I won't believe you. Just like I won't believe you didn't want that touchdown when your ass slid.
Yeah.
You wanted the touchdown. Just go get the fucking touchdown. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at you. You doing your job.
Yeah.
All this nice guy shit. You are a starting running back in the NFL. One of the best running backs in the NFL. Get off that shit, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. Get off that shit, yo. You could have had the rushing record. Hey, man. All right, I'm done.
Too humble, man. Too humble. But that's what makes him what he is, man. That's what makes him what he is that he is humble, because we see what happened to Antonio Brown when you're not humble, or Le'Veon Bell when you're not humble.
Man, I ain't saying he got to beat them, but
I don't even look at it that way, dog. I just look at it, the man realize. I mean, okay, if you was to solo shot me, which I don't need one for this, I was only a little irked about him not going to chase the rushing record. But this is the closest he feels like he has to get a championship.
That's what I was about to say. He want a chip.
And
he want that ring. He want that. You can tell he want that ring. He don't care about nothing else, bro. Now, after he get a ring, and if he's still healthy, watch the Saquon Barkley you get after that.
I don't think he ever chases it after that, but I think he should have did it anyways and just, whatever. But
if he stay with Philly, he gonna get 2,000 by default, bro. That he's never been behind a line that opens up holes like that. He never had that in New York. And he was getting his yards in New York running behind garbage. But in Philly, when I watched that game, bro, that man had like 2-3 different lanes to choose from at times where he wanted to go. Man, that's 2,000 yards to sign it up. It looked like Minnesota with Adrian Peterson back there. The boy made one cut, boom, he gone for 20 yards damn near every time. A 30, 40-yard rush every game.
Lane Johnson ain't going to be there very much longer.
You don't think so?
Lane Johnson, bro. No, Lane Johnson is not going to be here long. That line is going to change. So
maybe a couple more.
Maybe a couple more years, man. I get a lot. This assembly of a team they got as a Super Bowl team. It just what they got right now out there on the field is a wide receivers, the quarterback, the running back, the defense. They got a Super Bowl team on the field right now. I wouldn't break that up.
It's not a matter of breaking it up. Egos and money comes into play on this one, but Howie Roseman
coming to it.
Is it Howie Roseman has done a great job.
Yeah.
But I think Saquon just said to himself, look, the record's gone. Man, fuck this shit. I want to goddamn be healthy. I want to be the one there you go right there. I'd
rather be Super Bowl MVP than win the rushing ring.
I want to ring.
Even though,
make no mistake, he will be the Super Bowl MVP if they get there and they win. He'll be the reason they win. It won't be.
Even though, this is the thing though. Even though that Super Bowl ring is a championship ring and championships matter.
Yeah.
You break a 40-year-old record that probably won't ever get broke again for another, we'll just say 20 years. we'll say 20 or 30 years, but she still broke a 40-year-old record.
Unfortunately, dog, I don't even think it'll be that long with the crop of running backs you got coming into the league. These young dudes, I don't even think it'll be that long, bro.
I think it will be. Just
Shit,
remember
we might see a
I'm gonna tell you the
2,000
only
yard
reason why.
quarterback. That may be a 2,000 yard quarterback soon, bro.
A 2,000-yard quarterback.
Yeah.
2,000 yards rushing.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. I want to see something.
So
Because Justin Fields set the record, right? He broke Lamar's record, single season rush record for a quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'll probably say from now, fam.
So that's
5 years from now.
That's a 4,000. Okay, we gotta extrapolate and push this a little forward. So you're talking about roughly 4,000, 2,000.
Less passing yards.
I mean, you have to put it. I mean, you won't have to put it somewhere because the rules apply to that. So you have to put like a
less passing
4,000.
yards.
Oh, hold on. Nope, Lamar still has a record.
3,000, 2,000. 3,000, 2,000. 3,300,
Okay, if you
2,000.
Okay, I'll go up. I'll round up to about 2. So that's 3,500 and 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
And nah,
that's doable. That's doable, dog.
2,000.
That's doable. A 2,000 yard quarterback. We getting to the point where quarterbacks.
Okay, so
you know
the
why?
most rushing yards in the season by a quarterback is 1,206 yards.
Yeah.
And that was Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
So I'm getting ready to look though and see how many yards passing he had that same season. That's what I'm really interested.
That would be in his
I don't think he had
year.
4K. He ain't have 4K that year.
That would be his second year.
I don't think I definitely don't think
he ain't have 4K that year. That's why I dropped it down to maybe 3,500, maybe 33 to 3,500, somewhere around there.
But his total touchdowns were up because he had his total tubs were up.
Combined touchdowns was big for him that year.
So he had 15 games.
That's a lot of yards, but hell, they ain't but
800
more than Lamar had, bro.
He had 3,100 passing yards, 3,127, 36 passing touchdowns.
Yeah.
And then of course the 1,206 yards rushing. And
how many total
touchdowns?
7 more.
How many total yards? Yeah, 7 more touchdowns.
Total,
so
total 7 more. So
total touchdowns, 43.
Yeah,
43 total touchdowns.
43 touchdowns, bro.
Yeah, 43 total touchdowns. Yeah.
So he got the yards, but he didn't break Cam Newton's record for total then.
Oh no, he just got the most rushing yards. Yeah,
he didn't break Cam Newton's yards. He didn't break Cam Newton's record that year. So that's what most
of those rushing yards are RPO, bro. That man need to design quarterback runs. That's just him.
Lamar be like,
all right.
Oh, shit, wait a minute. You know what? I'm just go over here. I'll be back. Don't worry.
That's what I'm saying. Cam's yards were scramble yards and
design.
RPOs and designs. Because quarterback power, they were running quarterback power. When quarterback power became prevalent, is because like Ryan Khalil and all them would pull guard center pull double A gap and double A gap or double B gap or double
And then Cam Newton is the size of an offensive lineman, so it's 3 offensive linemen coming at you.
So that's the part I'm like, shit, a 2,000 rushing yard quarterback.
Shit, bro. I believe that if Cam in his prime could have done it, bro. If they concentrated on just Cam,
especially when they didn't have no receivers,
bro,
throw it to the tight end, running backs, and then the rest of the time you getting your shit off. Yeah, he probably could have did that.
He could have done it, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
well,
he is a huge human.
Okay. If we process this out to 18 regular season games.
True that.
Yeah. Okay. You right.
There'll be one. I say 3 to 5 years, bro. The way
and it wasn't 18 games in 2019 either, was it? So Lamar probably could break his own record. Yeah,
he could break his own record, bro.
Yeah. All right.
And I only say that because the way I only say that because the way the league look right now, man. Like all the quarterbacks are running the ball. Even Josh Allen, they running the ball a lot for big games. Yeah, that's retarded.
Oh, you know what? Since we said the name, let's just go ahead and do that. The no-fly zone got their head flown.
Oh man, bro. What happened,
That shit
man?
was crazy.
What
I'm
happened to
watching
the
the game
boys,
like this.
man?
What is happening right now? This is nuts.
What happened, man?
I didn't see this coming. Okay. I mean, I know I picked Buffalo to win the game. Part of that is because fuck Denver, but the other part of that is I just think Buffalo's a better team.
Oh,
But in my
I just did
mind,
it on a whim.
I feel it.
I just was trying to be a contrarian, honestly. I was just trying to be a contrarian.
Well, you changed it when we did the secondary vote anyway to
Yeah,
Buffalo. So
yeah. He changed it. He changed it. He changed
smart
it.
man. Smart
Yeah, he
man.
changed
So,
it.
so I'm square with that then, right?
Yeah, you good
Yeah,
money. You good
you
money. Yeah,
changed it.
you good money.
What made you? What
Okay.
made you? What made you change to Buffalo?
I don't think he was solid on
Man,
Denver to start with.
You
I
went
don't
to
think he was
you
solid
went
on
you went
Denver to
too high
start
on
with.
Denver.
you know what? I think once I remembered it back, because when we did the recorded, I was like, yeah, we did that shit on Monday, and I just wanted to be the fucking contrarian because I was like, we doing asterisks, so cool. I can revise what I'm gonna say, but I was like, I'm gonna roll with Denver because y'all took them, but then I was like, the one I was really concerned with, I thought I messed up was Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield. So I was like, damn, I picked that one. Remember, I said I didn't write none of this down. I
Yeah,
usually always write it down on my notepad and I can go back and look at it. I was like, I ain't got a notepad tonight. I'm just gonna fly off the hill.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I did. Fly from the hill tonight.
And I was rocking with
No.
Baker could have won that game, man. He could have won that
Oh yeah.
game.
Oh yeah.
One fumble, one in a meaningful game. You just can't mess up, and he messed up. You know what I'm
That's not
saying?
what
So
that's not what cost them though, because you can run that back the other way because Dan Quinn went for it, 4th down. It was in the red zone. He didn't take the points.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that
Then
game, that
then Tampa
game,
Bay went down there and committed penalties and turned the ball over. So you can't turn the ball over, yo. You can't do that. You look like Jordan Love in Green Bay. Those other dudes are not on your team, bro. Stop throwing them people the ball. You can't do that. You're not
All
gonna
the
win.
green was confusing them. The green
but
confused
something was interesting to me about that Green Bay game. Once I watched that Green Bay game, fucking Green Bay defense actually wasn't bad
They
in that game.
look good, dog. They really did. They held them
them.
to
Not bad
10
at all.
points for a long time, bro.
Not
Yeah,
bad at all.
going in the fourth quarter, it was like, all right, this is like a one-score game or some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was
that just
like,
came
straight up,
down to
what?
Jordan Love. Jordan Love, man, some of them throws, I don't know what he saw. If maybe like Sev said, the colors did confuse him. I don't know, bro. It was like some of them passes looked like he was throwing to the Philadelphia Eagles. Like they
Yeah.
got wings
Jordan
on their
Love had
helmet.
3
Throw it to the
picks.
ones with the G on their helmet, dog. Like, please.
So
Here's
let
my
me ask
thing.
y'all this. Let me,
I, I,
go ahead,
I
then.
think
Go
it's
ahead.
I think it's odd since we here now. I find it odd that Green Bay made it a point to kind of like so Josh Jacobs only ran the ball 18 times.
Yep,
He
that part.
he averaged 4.5 yards a carry, scored a touchdown.
That part.
When your quarterback is 20 for 33 and has 3 picks, it tells me you could have probably ran the ball a little more than what you did.
Yeah.
And given him an opportunity to recollect himself.
And
3
it was a
interceptions
tight,
don't happen by accident.
and
Nah.
it was a tight game in the fourth quarter too. Tight game in the
Exactly.
Yeah.
third quarter.
Yeah.
It was only
Yeah.
a one-score game. You could have still ran that.
Exactly.
Good.
So I mean, I think this is a prime example. To me, this is the same as all the 3-point shooting in the NFL. I mean, in the NBA, it's the same thing. Hey, dog. Okay, I understand. Jordan Love is a better quarterback than some of us thought he was gonna be. Cool, great. And you're building a team that you think he can lead to the promised land. Great. But when your running back is averaging 4.5 yards a carry, that's
Give him
almost
the
a
ball.
first down every 2 times he touched the ball.
Give him the ball. It
Give
looked
him the
like
rock.
the
Give him the rock.
AFC Championship game with the Ravens and the Chiefs. Why are you throwing the ball so much? Run the ball. What you doing? What are you doing? Run the football. Run the ball.
Holy
Bruh.
It's
shit.
not even like you got a whack back there. You got Jacobs in the backfield, and he running people over, bruh. Give him the
Hey, man.
ball.
Bruh.
Y'all
I
man the
looked
ship.
at that.
I'll be back. Y'all man the ship. I'll be back.
Oh,
What you think? What the optics look like to you, Phantom? Does it? I mean, you think they put too much into Jordan Love, or like what was the game plan, bro? He got 18 touches, man. Was it a Jordan Love highlight? He gonna go out here and do this
it was
against
a play.
Jalen Hurts?
It was a Matt LaFleur play calling thing to me, and it was also the game plan confused me in the sense of like this here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Christian Watkins is the one out, right?
Yeah.
He's out, so Josh Jacobs' productivity is what it is. So just take the pressure off of him because you want to. It's almost like it felt like to me in some parts of that game,
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love wanted to like quell the ghost of Aaron Rodgers in some way or something. I don't know. Because some of them throws and interceptions, he threw one across that middle. I'm like, and they
What was
showed it
that?
from they
From
showed
his
it from the
yeah, they
all
showed it from
center
his
view,
view. Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, we noobs, we noobs to the professional game. But the one thing NFL shouldn't never do to some people is like, show me the all 22 and what we're looking
Yeah.
at. Now I ain't seen from a quarterback view. I'm like, all right, bro, what was
What were
the
you
play
looking
call
at?
for you not to know that man was hot?
But it was
Or you knew
weird.
that
It was weird because it was almost like the receiver, neither receiver that were in the area. One was running a slant, one was running an in cut, and the tight end was coming on a out. And the tight end pulled up, and the receiver never looked for the ball. So I don't even know on that interception who he was really throwing the ball to. It was like he was throwing to a spot instead of throwing to a receiver, and neither one of them dudes knew what spot he was about to throw the ball to. He threw it right to the Philadelphia Eagles player, yo.
exactly, and that's why I'm like, I wish we can. Hopefully, we get advanced, ladies and gentlemen, who are still listening to this. Hopefully, we get advanced enough that we can get like NFL footage and like see this
Yeah.
based off how I see it. Because I'm like, how we looking at it? Because I'm like, I saw something. I was like, wait a minute, dog. You had to, based off just my simple knowledge and me paying attention to listening to other people and like, okay, well, did I see something that was wrong?
Right. Right. And it was
Just
almost as if Braun, he knew where to be because he fell off 5 yards and drifted over to the left side and stood there. He kind of just stood there like he knew where the ball was going and he threw it straight to him.
and it
Now
was like, go ahead.
I give your boy Jordan credit because there were about 4 or 5 throws during that game that I don't think too many other quarterbacks probably could have made. Like there was a couple of throws that he made where the window was so tight that he was basically throwing a baseball to them dudes and they didn't even reach their hands out to catch it. It was hitting them dead in the chest and they were getting first downs. So he was doing what Aaron Rodgers did when he was watching them play, but it ain't the same. It's that you have Brandon Jacobs back there, bro. Turn around and hand the football off. If you really want to make a mark for me, call an audible, bro, and turn around and hand the boy the ball.
And that goes to the responsibilities, how much you put it on your quarterback, what you think he can handle.
True.
It's the specter of Aaron Rodgers. Is his talent may be what it is, and his talent is what it is, but the mental part of it, I guess what happens is, as fans, I guess I take it as this way, as fans, we think every quarterback can do the shit like Peyton Manning can fucking do.
Right.
They can do, but it's like, no. Even now, Aaron Rodgers right now is diminished with as high as his talent is. But when it leaves, she was like, okay, what can you see?
Yeah. I agree,
And
Malcolm. Malcolm said he thought LaFleur thought they were gonna key in on Jacobs. And they might have, but you still gotta give them a healthy dose just to keep
it's
it
called adjustment.
Even. Yeah, man. Figure it out.
And one thing about that is, bro, defense and run game has always traveled throughout all the years.
Yeah, they travel real
If
good
you got that and you hold Philly to that,
to
it's
10.
like exactly.
Or
You only scored 10.
keep Jalen and them off the field. Like play ball control.
Exactly.
Just keep them off the field a little bit more. Y'all could have won that game. It was a winnable game. It was really a win. Even with the mistakes, it was a winnable game, man. But I think that the Eagles gonna come up out of the NFC. That defense is a monster, and for the first time this season, I saw Jalen Hurts be Jalen Hurts again. He was actually running the ball. He was coming out that backfield and running the ball.
I just think Jalen Hurts played a good enough game, a well game.
He made the throws that he needed to make. He converted the plays that needed to be converted. Now, has he gone back to a take over the game quarterback? Nah, and I don't think he has to. And I think that's why they went and got Saquon. Because remember what we were saying, something don't look right about that dude. Like he don't look like he did 2 years ago. He don't look the same. He ain't coming out that backfield and running the ball no more. But yesterday, homie was running the ball, yo. Like running it.
But you see the difference is because this was his first concussion. And the way
yeah.
I watched it, and the way I watched him run yesterday, like Jalen Hurts has always been touted for his lower body strength. That he just he's never been Jalen Hurts has never been sudden.
Yeah.
He's been a big lower body person that can just once he gets that steam, he's going, or once he gets contact, he can go. But you can see a couple of them plays yesterday was like, oh shit, I don't know how I'm gonna really play with this shit. And I don't know how to really do it, but I got Saquon back there, which is common sense if you got Saquon back there. But it was just one of them weird things. It was like, And then
had a marginal game. I feel you.
Yeah, he wasn't doing that, but then I fall into the category of sometimes I fall into the category that I don't think this is a bad thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is I'll try to take multiple perspectives of something from people who know better than me to go along with what I think I know, but I'm like, okay, well, let me take a perspective I don't know.
Right.
So that way I can be like, okay, what did y'all see? What did y'all think? And I could disagree with it. Sometimes I was like, oh man, that person was right there. But it's the never playing quarterback of okay, what read, and you have to see where the eyes go to left, right, the left type of stuff. So I take a perspective of it in that fashion.
Yeah. Now I see Philly as when I looked at that game, I saw a team that was relying on their defense, like the old Ravens. Like you could tell it was don't make a mistake football. They ran no trickery. They didn't get outside of their normal play calls. They spread the ball around, run, pass. They didn't take a whole lot of deep shots. Jalen Hurts didn't throw the ball over the middle a lot. The game plan was solid, which is why I think the points were so low. Green Bay played a good game on defense, but it's not like, they got the top lauded defense out there. It was like I don't want to get nobody hurt, and we're going to do what we need to do to get past Green Bay because we need to be healthy to play some of these other teams because it's going to be a problem when they play Washington. Washington going to be a problem for people.
You want to transition? You want to transition to that now, or you want to wait it out?
Yeah, we can transition to it. Keep it moving.
Yeah, brother. That Washington game, look,
they tough, bro.
You know what? It's gonna take. Okay, I'm not gonna bet any significant money on Washington, but I'm almost not gonna be surprised. Even though, the thing Houston did to the Chargers is like, okay, I can see the charge. I can see the Texans jumping on KC a little bit, but I can also see Jaden Daniels being like, it's gonna take him paying. It's gonna take him playing a little bit above his pay grade. But I'm like,
I mean, he already doing it, dog. He played like when I watched that young man play, that don't look like a rookie. Like that don't look like a rookie. Like he goes through progressions. He is calling the right plays at the line. The only thing I don't like about his game is homie runs too much and he won't get down. That
He
ain't
did
good,
on that
bro.
he did on that last drive, but I guess he's understanding that now. But the
And
thing
he's
about
small. He's slight of frame, man. It ain't gonna take but one good pop to sit him down. Yo, them concussions, they don't play with that.
he ain't got them NFL meals. He ain't got that full NFL meals in him yet.
Not yet. But he
But
electrifying, bro. And he makes the right passes. He makes the right decisions. That don't look like a rookie out there. And that running back they
no,
got back there is serious.
no, because if you look at the the second 1, 2, 3, 1, the fourth and goal on the red zone, you look like Jay. What the hell are you looking at?
Yeah.
But I'm not a quarterback, but I'm like, what are you looking at for that sequence of events? Plus, that goes to Cliff Kingsbury. That goes to Cliff Kingsbury's play calling also. And what is he
Yeah.
giving Jaden Daniels to?
Work with
What is he
down
giving
there.
them to dissect? You know, is he
Yeah.
giving them the leeway to dissect 1, 2, 3, throw it away, cool, which is fine. You know, give you a quarterback that situation. But I was like, Dan Quinn, you do realize you got away with one, but you also gave away some because it was like, yeah, them red zone, them 2 red zone, them 8 red zone, well, not 8 red zone trips, but them 8 downs in the red zone you had. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
you probably should have still won this game. It's just what it took for you to get there.
Yeah. Turn around and hand the ball to Robinson. Stop
Eckler had a big
risking.
Eckler had a big one too.
Yeah, turn around and hand the ball to Robinson, man. Like he runs hard, he's durable, and he's way more durable than your quarterback. Stop running the ball so much. I guess they don't remember RG3 playing in that uniform. They must not remember.
No, no, what they're trying to do, forget that and erase that and appreciate RG3, but they're trying to really appreciate the Washington name and Daniel Snyder.
Right,
But
right.
there's a play he has with Austin Eckler. It's in the fourth quarter on that drive where he where Jaden Daniels throws the ball and he throws it past number 0 on Tampa Bay's head. He's chasing Austin Eckler. And you see him throw that ball. I said, what the fuck? Did he just float that ball over? I'm like, yeah, he kind of
Mm-hmm.
did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's those simple little plays that you see is like, Young Bull got it.
Yeah, he
It's
got it.
just,
Yeah, he got it.
Young Bull got it.
RG3 had it. You just gotta stay healthy, bro. Get down, please. Jesus, get down, yo, because
And he was very judicious on that. He was very judicious on that last one. He just dove in and got there. If people were like, it's a 4th and 1, I'm like, no, it's a 32, 31. I'm like, okay, he went and got it. That's fine.
Now I did like
I
the
mean,
little package they put in there for Marcus Mariota. Like
that part was
that's
cool too.
I did like that little Mariota package. He played well against Dallas, and I think there's more in that package than they showed on the field because they never involved Jaden Daniels in the because he audibled 2 or 3 times. The second time Mariota came in, he came
The
in.
last one,
Yeah, the
that
last
was the
one.
one. Yeah, when
Yeah,
he focused. Yeah, but
and
that
then
speaks.
they go
But
ahead.
that speaks to that speaks more to Marcus Mariota's graciousness and
Yeah,
team building.
yeah,
How he's looking it. So that's I'm like, that's culture.
yeah. Because I think coming off of that, I was like, oh, they running it again. I was like, I bet you they don't do the tush push this time. When he sent Jaden in motion to the right, I was like, I bet you he either gonna do a jet sweep to Jaden or it's gonna be a toss to Jaden and a pass down the field. But something else is coming off of this package, and we just ain't seen it yet.
Yeah,
They're gonna be a tough out, bro. Washington gonna be a
yeah.
tough out for somebody. So
And you know, hey, it hurts my heart because I'm a Carolina fan and you a Giants fan. I'm like, I see Frankie Louvu and Jeremy Chin, who I talk about, and I see people in there. I'm like, yeah, man. DQ got them boys playing right. It's just personnel will have to change, which will be very interesting how this draft and free
yeah,
agency goes. But it's
Commanders on
definitely
the way, bro. The Commanders on the way, bro. It's gonna be a destination for veteran players to come to soon. They're gonna jump
Yeah,
on. They're gonna jump on board.
yeah. Health notwithstanding, that was a very interesting. Just the Zane Gonzalez, stoink off the thing was like,
Yeah,
how you do it? Because I literally, this is what I did. I was tired and I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna leave it on the channel. And I saw the drive. I stopped the drive. This is where I stopped watching. I stopped watching when it became 20-20.
okay.
It's 20-20. I said, man, you know what? I'm gonna go and do something in the house or whatever. Then I'll come back, but I'm gonna leave it right here so I can rewind it. Girl came back and I saw the ending of it. And I was like, all right, what the fuck happened? There ain't nobody. And went back and looked at it. I said, oh, never mind.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
did what I thought they was gonna do.
yep. I knew the game was over after that fumble. I knew it was. I knew the game was over after that fumble right there. The first person to make a mistake was gonna lose that game because the
I
teams
thought
were.
it was fake when Bobby Wagner picked it up. I was like, Bobby Wagner. Then that's what I was like. Damn, Bobby Wagner. Because you see the Bobby Wagner. I was like, what the fuck? They did the
Bobby
jet sweep.
played a
I
great
mean,
game, man. Bobby played a great game too, man. Bobby played a great game. Right there in the middle, had hella tackles. Played a great game, man. I was like, oh, okay. These I still default to calling them the scams from time to time, but I was like, okay, the Washington football team, uh,
I call them the
they
Commanders.
they on the
B
way,
Wags.
man.
B Wags is the last of the Legion of Boom.
Legion, yeah, last of the league. I'll shoot, man. I mean, you could just look at that. Give him Sauce Garner. Give him Sauce. Take Sauce. Put him out there on the field with him. Get you a tell Vaughn to come play for a season.
We ain't
Bring
giving
Vaughn
away
down there.
talent. Yeah, I ain't trying. I mean, we both in the NFC. I ain't giving away talent now.
Woo!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just for the record, it's been over, but yeah, I got that one. I finally beat Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings in a meaningful game. About damn time. That shit been whooping my ass.
Sam Darnold.
Nah, Minnesota. Minnesota
Oh
been
yeah,
kicking my ass.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But I
So
was pleasantly surprised. Well, nah, it wasn't even a surprise, man. I knew them teams were very evenly matched. I was really surprised with the Philly Green Bay game because I thought that Philly was going to come out and mash. Um, but that game was a surprise. The Denver Bills game was a total surprise. Uh, I ain't see that coming. I ain't see them rolling over them like that, especially in the passing game. Um, Chargers getting beat. I could have seen, like you said, I could have seen that coming. I could have seen that coming.
I went
I
against
don't.
my better judgment.
I did too. I picked the Chargers. I should have picked Houston, um, but they did exactly what I said. What I said on Friday. I don't know what I'm gonna see on the field. Either they're gonna be feast or they're gonna be famine, and they were feast out there against them boys. Look good. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the next round. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Uh,
Chase,
it's like a
Malcolm Chase Young, I believe, is in New Orleans as it stands right now.
yeah, he ain't NO. Yeah, he
Yeah,
ain't
he's in
NO.
New Orleans. Well, he's on a 1 year deal, so he's in New Orleans.
Yeah, he ain't NO. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you though, them Commanders, they
Cool.
don't need but
Cool.
like two pieces on defense, bro. And we're gonna be talking about them for 2 to 3 years in the NFC, yo. They're gonna be wrecking people.
Well, health is notwithstanding. Health is everything, but yeah, it's looking a little interesting. I just when we get to these picks, whenever Seb get back for the picks, but I know we were talking about something else I threw out there. We were talking about Mike T. I threw out the Mike T thing last week, and I was like, you got to tell me how you lose first.
They was talking about it today. They was talking about it today. I watched a few of the shows today and everybody talking about it. And the overall consensus was, nah, you don't get rid of Mike T. Now, you may need to change some other things around there in that culture. Some other pieces may need to move, but you don't get rid of Mike T, yo.
Nah,
Not
bro.
now. Not now.
I'm on the live now. I said it when we were doing recorded, so I'm gonna say this on the live. So everybody who's still here, I'm gonna say this now. I have high regards and high respect for Mike Tomlin. I pretty much had it the entire time. It's time for Mike Tomlin to be out of Pittsburgh. Either he stepped down or they get rid of him. And Pittsburgh don't cut coaches. By the way, I know the history of the league has only been 3 coaches in the last 60 years
60
or
years.
70 years.
Yeah.
It's time for Mike Tomlin to go out of Pittsburgh, man.
Why you say that?
Now, you can hand me the because, bro. Everybody always say, well, he ain't had no losing seasons or whatever, and this, that, and the third. Here's why I say what I'm saying.
But what's the standard? Like he said, what's the standard?
The standard is what? Championships.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is built off championships. With all the talent Pittsburgh has had, think about this. We always make this joke. We've all made the joke about it. Pittsburgh can find a damn receiver somewhere. That's why they got all the receivers. So
that ain't Pittsburgh. That's what they call it, Sixburg. They call it Sixburg.
No shit.
Yeah.
So if the standard is I want to have a loser season, but I never challenge for a championship, no. Mike Tomlin has done his due diligence. Go somewhere else. In fact,
I just don't feel like he's had. Okay, so the years where he had, let's say, the bus, the Palomalu,
you know how long ago that was?
Exactly, it was a long time ago. But he's been no losing seasons. You make it to the playoffs every year with whatever he got on the field. That's got to count for something, bro.
Bruh, he's been there 18 years, dog.
Yeah.
18 years?
And about 12 of them, Jones, 8 out of 18 years, 12 of them had top tier talent. And you've
what is in the playoffs? What's in the playoffs?
He loses in the wild card, usually in the wild card round.
One and done.
One and done, usually. One and done.
Okay, bro. So let me put it to you like this right here. Other people have said it. I'll say it in my own little way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll personalize this to myself.
Okay.
At some point in time, dog, when you've been in the job long enough, bro, it's time for you to go.
That's true. That's true. I feel that. That's true.
Let him leave.
The message is stale. Mike Tomlin, I mean, we all can agree he held on to Big Ben Roethlisberger for too long.
Too long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, too long.
You also passed on Lamar Jackson more recently.
He could have been a Steeler.
If the standard is the standard for Pittsburgh since before we were born was championships.
Yeah.
But you ain't delivered them. I'm not saying Mike Tomlin should be exiled out of the league and retire. All I'm saying is your message in Pittsburgh and your way in Pittsburgh is stale. Bruh. Name me the coach has been able to coach to perpetuity. Has been able to coach forever. Name me the coach. None have done it. Even Belichick.
You might as well say Belichick. That's about the only person I can think. Landry.
Tom Landry coach anywhere after Dallas?
He didn't get the coach in one spot. No, he didn't.
Mm-mm.
I'm saying when Landry got to Dallas, did he go anywhere after that? And how long was he there? No, I don't know how long the tenure was. Like, I just remember him being associated with the Cowboys for a long time. So it's like it may be my mind in the situation.
Where Don Shula go?
Multiple places. He went he was in Miami. Don Shula retired. He came back to Miami. And
where do you go in between?
That's the part I'm trying to figure out because it was so long ago nobody asked me that question. So I'm like, damn, where else did Don Shula go?
Because I know he had an extremely long tenure in his first tenure with Miami, and then I know he came back and coached Miami, but I can't remember where the hell he went in between.
He hung it up and retired.
He was.
The the reason why I'm trying to say that is I think Don Shula came back. He went somewhere else, and then retired. And I think he came behind Dave Wannstedt, but I'm not. That's pretty much not. That's wrong.
Yeah, I can't.
He coached
I can't.
he coached the Colts. He coached the Baltimore Colts
Okay.
for 6 years. But
Yeah.
that was from 63 to 69. He was head coach for the Miami Dolphins from 1970 to 1995.
I knew he
Bruh,
coached somewhere else, but I couldn't remember.
Bruh, it's time for it to be over with because, bruh.
Where you gonna go? To the
I
Raiders?
mean, not well. Wait, well.
I mean, I
tell you,
wouldn't be
don't
mad
know.
at that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I don't know where he will go.
Tomlin
But
needs
I
to go
know-
somewhere where the culture needs to change.
Yeah, I mean, he can go to the Raiders. I mean, Cowboys got thrown out there by somebody. I'm like, no,
I mean,
my time
Tomlin is definitely a Raider. He's
I-
definitely got Raider characteristics.
I can see him in Vegas though. I can see him
Yeah,
at the
he
Raiders.
definitely got
coach,
Raider
so.
characteristics. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see.
My
Dallas,
biggest problem with him though is what you said about Ben Roethlisberger. Like, you got to at a point, a coach has to recognize their own weaknesses. Like, if you know that personnel is not your strong suit necessarily,
yeah,
get somebody else to make those decisions, or to
Yeah.
at least be the avenging angel on your shoulder, saying, "Hey, no. Hey, we need to get somebody in here now because in 2 years he's going to be past the
He's gonna be-
expiration date. Like, seriously, like, let's get somebody in here now."
But culture,
so-
but culture matters though. Culture matters, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers culture is like has become diluted.
Oh yeah,
okay, I
definitely.
give you that. Yeah, I give
The
you that.
talent pool has become diluted because you have to think about other players. Like you got to think about a Cam Hayward, you got to think about a TJ Watt,
Ooh.
and I'm like,
Yes.
Pittsburgh is
Mika
a
Fitzpatrick.
defensive-led team,
Ball
Yep.
control.
and your offense ain't been okay. Well, Arthur Smith, we can throw him off to pass him off to the Wolves, but I'm not even trying to do that with him. I'm just like, Mike
I
T.
don't know that it's Arthur Smith.
Well, what is it?
I will say this, and this is in all due respect. For about 5 weeks now, about a month at least. You know what I've been thinking to myself? Man, Russell Wilson sure is looking year one in Denver-ish right about now. This is kind of weird. What the fuck happened? Because it didn't start that way. And he's had some really, really good games. Then all of a sudden, it was like he jumped off a cliff. It said,
But who's calling the
"Fuck
plays?
it."
See, Phil, what you missed, what I said earlier was Russell Wilson has never been that quarterback. You can't keep asking these quarterbacks to be something they've never been.
Oh, you mean to be what? The sling the ball around the field guy?
Everybody
Yeah,
ain't fucking Peyton Manning. My point is, Arthur Smith calls plays. It's like, what's the one thing we always cuss about? What's one of the football things in the Super Bowl we always cuss about? How the fuck Marshawn Lynch get this goddamn ball?
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's something that I think that Sixburg suffers from also is that, yeah, they had Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah, you know, they had a defense or whatever, but something they've always had is a premier back. They've had somebody that you could turn around and hand the ball to 25 times a game and control the ball. Now you asking Russell Wilson to go out there and convert your third downs, to make it a short third down situation. And it's not happening. It is not happening right now. That has changed. And I think Mike suffers from that, yo. He suffers from the completeness of a team. It's not the same. It just ain't the same. The assembly of players may be there, but the completion of a team, when I look at Pittsburgh, I don't see a complete team. I see a whole bunch of names and stuff, but I don't see a complete team, yo. Unfortunately.
Damn, that is a good question. And I would very much like to see, you know what? I think I'd like to see that person on the Steelers. I would like to see Chase Young go to the Steelers. I'd like for him to be in that environment.
That'd be love.
Might bring something back because he's got it in him. It's just,
bro. If you were Ron Rivera, dog, If you were
You know what I'm
Ron Rivera,
Ooh,
Riverboat
yeah,
Ron
Ron,
Rivera,
baby.
Ron Rivera drafted you number 2 or number 3 overall,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
and then didn't give you a contract extension, not because of your injuries, because of how you prepared.
Mm-hmm.
He's lazy.
Or
Ron Rivera
your
don't.
lack of preparation.
Yeah, Ron Rivera don't shit on you, dog. So there's a reason why you bounced around.
Yeah.
Ron Rivera, for all his flaws, I'm like, no, Riverboy Ron didn't fuck over you. You fucked yourself.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna tell
The
y'all something
injuries
funny.
play a part of it, but all right.
This was a sad thing for me to hear, but I wasn't surprised by it. So it was during a bye week. This is a tragic thing, especially for me to do this with this flag hanging behind me. So it was a bye week for the Raiders, and our starting quarterback was a fat boy from LSU. So they gave him DVDs to prepare for the game that was going to be coming after the bye week. What he didn't realize is that the DVDs had nothing on them.
Nothing on them.
But he came back and said, "Oh yeah, I watched everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. Da 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 da. Blah blah blah." I'll never understand for the life of me how you get to that point and then blow it. Everything you had to do to get there, and then blow it. I don't get it. I don't get it. That shit is crazy.
We don't get why Zion Williams look like Zion Williams either, do we? It's that paper.
He should go play for the Saints. They might be better.
He might be a better football player at this particular. Hey, yo, did you hear what Ant-Man? You hear what Ant-Man said like earlier this week? He said if he win a ring in the next 3 to 4 years, he said he's going to play football. He said he was going to try to play football.
Who you gonna play receiver?
I'll probably receiver. Probably receiver.
I mean,
and he said that it was a discussion he was having about is it easier for football players to play basketball, or is it easier for basketball players to transfer into the NFL? And Anthony Edwards was like, yo, they can't come play over here in the league. He was like, they can't come play NBA basketball. He said the curve is just the skill difference is just too much. I don't know.
And why I don't necessarily agree with that? Because you said who?
No, I'm saying I think the shoot was to him and Justin Jefferson shoot is when he said.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now see, when I look at Justin Jefferson and watch him run up and down the football field, there's nothing in how he moves that tells me he can't play basketball.
Right.
Like I would wholeheartedly believe him if he told me he could play basketball. You know what I'm saying? Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I played football, basketball, baseball, ran track, all of them. And I can tell you the hardest transition for me was going back to football after everything else, after anything else. AAU basketball, then as the summer's winding down, getting ready to shift back to football was difficult. Coming out of football into basketball season,
and I don't care what nobody's saying.
I'll take you off the dribble, take it to the hole, to my jumper, come back.
On that diamond. Ain't none of them stepping on that diamond. I don't care what you say.
Baseball is a whole lot harder than
you ain't hitting it. You're not hitting that ball. You're not hitting it. And I done seen a hell of a lot of athletes. Even when I was at T, I done seen mad dudes with mad skills stand up there and put a bat on their shoulder and look foolish trying to hit a baseball.
Man, it's a lot to go into the technique of hitting a baseball that people don't realize. Yeah, they don't realize.
You don't even realize it, bro. You really got to have it. Somebody like Bo Jackson, that hand-eye coordination got to be on point. Deion Sanders, that's why it's such a short list of people who have made that jump.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I don't know how y'all ain't see my comment. I was
talking about your boy.
I said, I was like, yo, man, Jaden Daniels better not get hurt, or Washington is cooked. It's over for them if he get hurt.
And then when I saw your comment, that's when I mentioned the package they got with Marcus Mariota.
Oh yeah, that's a cute package.
It's cute. I know it's some other wrinkles that come off of that. And Phantom called it. He was gracious enough to, because the first play that they called was not the same play that they had the first time. It wasn't a tush push.
Oh, no.
I don't know what that was they were about to run, but Marcus checked out. He killed it. He was like, kill, and they went back to, whatever they were supposed to run. They did the push. But yeah, it's some other stuff off of that.
You know what? Y'all glossed over some shit that I was getting ready to gloat about, and I'm getting ready to go right the fuck back to it. So
What was that? What was that?
Because I'm the only one that picked the Houston Texans to win that football game.
You are. You are. And, hey, you heard me say that was one of my unexpecteds. I did not expect the Chargers to lay an egg like that. The boy had 3 interceptions the entire year. He threw 4 in one game. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know what that was, dog. Like that. Did Vegas get involved? Was Vegas on the phone?
I'm gonna say something that don't nobody want to hear. I'm gonna say something don't nobody want to hear.
What you
got?
got?
Most people ain't gonna want to hear it. There's a such thing as being a. I'm gonna say it and then I'm gonna tie it up with a pretty little bow. There's a such thing as being a really good quarterback, except for when it means the most. There's a thing called being a really good quarterback until it really means the most. And if you need further proof of my point, all I need you to do is shift your eyes from Los Angeles diagonally across the country to New York. There's a such thing as being a good quarterback until it means something. There's a reason Aaron Rodgers only got 1 ring.
That's true.
They can talk about top 10 defense and all that. I agree with all of that. But at the same time, there were times he was the reason they lost.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Call a spade a spade. It is what it is. And unfortunately, right now, sure, it's been a short track so far. Right now, Justin Herbert does not have a clean sheet in the playoffs.
Nah.
He doesn't.
Nah.
It's dirty as fuck.
It is.
For all of the way they talk about the prototype and da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I get it. And he is a good quarterback. He's a great quarterback.
Now I want to count though. Yeah, Tony Romo. Tony Romo gonna win you mad games. He gonna win you mad games, yo. And some of them games gonna look real good while he doing it. But when you get into them playoffs, it's like he forget how to play football, dog. Like the Dak Prescott, they just forget how to play football all of a sudden. Like you was killing in the regular season. What happened, cuz? Like what? Did you get tight or something? What's happening? Like you can't play no more. You know, so you was right. You okay? Right. Like what?
Big ass stuff.
What was he doing? His little hip movements. You doing? Get the joints. What? You know what I'm saying? Get your hits together, bro. Come on, dog. But you're right. You absolutely right. There are, and I can't call those franchise quarterbacks, even though people try to call them franchise quarterbacks. If you can't show up and if you can't win me a playoff game, 2 consecutive playoff games at least, get me to the divisional round at least. If you can't do that, I can't call you my franchise quarterback, and them changes need to come faster. Like Steelers, once Ben got a little long in the tooth, yeah, brother, it's time to go get his replacement. Even in this game that passed, they put Justin Fields out there for just a hot second. Come on, man. Let the boy play. It's his time. Put him out there.
Give him room to do his thing. And now here's the thing.
Justin
when we talk about that.
Justin Fields should have played for the playoff game.
Thank you.
I think so. I mean, and full transparency, Russ only had 9 incompletions the whole game.
He wasn't bad.
But it wasn't just about the incompletions. It's like that spark that you need wasn't there.
Push the ball.
Not to mention, Baltimore was running the ball down y'all fucking throat like y'all wasn't standing there.
That was bad. But I tell you one thing,
dog,
it was at one point in the game where they showed the Ravens in a huddle, and Derrick Henry is a mountain of a man, son.
Bruh.
He was standing next to the offensive lineman. He's as tall as they are and was as wide as one or two of them, bruh. And he's running the ball as fast as Lamar Jackson. That makes absolutely no sense, man. That is a big human being, dog.
Yes.
I don't think I had paid attention to how maybe the Tennessee Titans team in general, maybe their offensive line is taller people. I don't know. because I never really recognized it when I watched the Titans play. But
I
watching
feel
him
you,
stand
yeah.
next to Lamar and them, I was like, "Whoa, I see why don't nobody want to tackle that dude."
No, there's a
Nigga is
play. There's a
big.
sequence of plays, bro. There's a sequence of plays when he stiff arms
Yo,
Minka
boom,
Fitzpatrick,
that was crazy,
and that's
yo.
not even the play I'm talking about because Cam Hayward gets knocked off his ass on a screenplay off the right hash. I'm like,
Mm,
damn, Cam Hayward? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I said Mike
mm,
Thomas, like, Mike, come on now. And
Derrick
Cam
Henry
bro.
was
Hayward had a hell of a season.
he was
Yeah.
literally deep, man. He was making them, and the
Mm-hmm.
combination of him and Lamar together. Lamar was out there playing Tecmo Bowl, like he just, I'm gonna do what I want to do right now, and there's nothing y'all can do about it, man. Come on.
The wildest thing of all, everybody that I talked to outside of the pod, and I talked to them about the game, and I said I haven't changed my mind about anything.
Nope.
Baltimore's still my pick. And he said, well, the guy I was talking to said, well, man, you know Zay Flowers isn't playing, right? I said, yep. I said, you know why I'm not concerned about Zay Flowers not playing? He said, why? I said, because A, we got Derrick Henry, and two, you don't think Lamar Jackson used to not playing with a number one receiver? He still got Mark Andrews. He got Isaiah Likely. And it ain't like Nelson Aguilar and Rashad Bateman are fucking scrubs. They can play.
He
They
just
ain't
need to complete
stars.
enough passes
Yeah.
to spell Henry. That's all.
He threw
Just so
21 times.
that's it.
21 times.
You don't have to throw a
And that
lot.
was it.
You don't
And
have to
completed
throw a lot.
16 of them.
Yes.
So, man, look.
It's the
I'm
threat.
very
They are a
interested in
running
seeing who the
team
MVP
that's a
is.
threat of a pass. They
But
are
what
a
I say though,
100% running team, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I said it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I said how Mike Tomlin loses this game will tell me what I make my decision off of. How they lost this game, they got their ass whooped. And they ain't
Oh,
still
yeah.
football.
Oh, for sure.
Not at all. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, for sure.
They got beat up. They got
They
Line
beat
of
up.
got beat up.
scrimmages, your line of scrimmage will tell me how you feel.
What I saw, now that I've been on this pod, I've been around Phantom for a while. Now I watch the trenches, and not necessarily, the skill position players, or, I still watch, what play calling is going on. But there were several running plays in that game where I could tell the offensive line went the wrong direction. The blocking was not
Oh,
what was
wow.
supposed to be on the play call. Go back and watch it. And you'll
Oh, I
see
got to
that
see.
there were 2 or 3, maybe more than 2 or 3 plays where they weren't in sync. Like you could tell that the running back was running directly into the back of the guard or directly into the back of the center, like he wasn't supposed to be there. Or
Oh, that's
there were
crazy.
no
Yeah.
holes. You could see them go the wrong direction. Like some of them plays were blown running plays, is why they look so bad. And that to me was like,
I think Najee Harris might be the poorest excuse for a starting Pittsburgh Steelers running back I've seen.
well, you're back.
I mean, and I don't think he's a bad player.
No.
Don't get me wrong when I say this.
But his backup is better than him.
Exactly.
That's what you say because he's
Part.
multifaceted.
Yeah.
So why you still got Harris out there toting the rock? What's happening, Mike?
And he ain't moving shit. Like he averaged less
The
than
ball
5
goes
yards carry
nowhere,
that game.
yo.
What's that thing they say? Pittsburgh hold on to good soldiers too long. I like Najee.
Oh yeah.
But his dynamic, backup is the better running back.
Yeah, he that dude.
Much better.
Yeah, he that dude.
I'm sorry, name me the last Alabama running back that was good.
The last who?
Alabama running back. Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit, my bad. I just fucked myself on that. But yeah, but he's a freaking.
I mean, outside of Derrick Henry, I mean, who they had before that? Who was in between?
Mark Ingram.
JJ McFadden. Did McFadden come from there?
Actually, Mark Ingram had a little bit of free. Mark Ingram had won a Heisman. Mark Ingram won a Heisman.
Yeah, Mark Ingram did win the Heisman.
Yeah, Mark Ingram won a Heisman.
Josh Jacobs.
But he's younger though.
Josh Jacobs. Yep.
You said name you the last good Alabama running back. That's why I was like,
no, I'm saying
Jacobs.
I said, name me the last Alabama running back that had longevity. I think I said that.
Oh yeah. Okay, nah, that's that. Now that list is
Nah.
way shorter. Yeah,
Yeah, they don't
that
have
list is
them.
way shorter. Yeah,
That's because they get the snot ran out of them in the SEC. They come to the league with mileage on them.
Najee Harris was his last. Nick Saban's last one run. Well, Najee wasn't, but was. Josh Jacobs came behind Najee, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but
I
yeah.
believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
So yeah, no. Derrick Henry, man, we just gonna call him an anomaly. Fuck that. That shit. We did.
Generational talent, dog.
He was just an
Generational talent,
anomaly.
dog. Yeah,
it's
you don't see a lot of those.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
look. Now, I will say this, just to go back to where I started. Well, not to go back to where I started, but to make a comparison here. Actually, the Pittsburgh Steelers, under normal circumstances. Now, I want you to think about what I'm saying here. The Houston Texans played Steelers football on this weekend better than the Steelers did.
mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mhm.
And the
I
best
agree.
thing about all of this is, and I had a feeling coming out of the regular season, even though it's been an up and down year for Houston, something about what I saw from them that last little, even though they lost a couple games in that mix, still I was still like, nah, they gonna win at least one of these. They just too good not to. You know what I'm saying? Even, no Stephon Diggs, okay. No Tank Dell, okay. Watch this.
And that's the
We
only
still got
reason I
Joe.
don't think that
We
they're
go.
gonna be tough enough to make it past one game. Is
Oh
that
yeah, nah. I
you ain't
think
got
they'll
no
run over them.
firepower. Yeah, you ain't got enough firepower left.
I think they'll
You
run over
know.
now. But they are. But I just knew something about, and also there's been something about the Chargers that didn't necessarily blow me away all year.
Oh
I
yeah.
went back and started looking through the
Oh
weeks, and I
yeah.
was like, I
For
very
sure.
rarely picked them to win. You
I
know what I'm
didn't.
saying? And they had a pretty good record, so I picked some of the games that they won, but some of them I didn't pick. But
I picked the games that they should have won, but I
yeah,
didn't pick them in the games that were going to be tight. Because it's the Chargers. I liked y'all better when y'all were in San Diego.
yeah. It's still some transition that's
No,
got to
but
go on over there.
give the Harbaugh this credit though, man. Harbaugh did it in 1 year. That's what they needed.
And I like his demeanor on the sideline too. I watched him the whole game, and I liked his demeanor on the sideline. He was like really rallying the troops, trying to get the boys. Hey, come on. I know this ain't looking right. You know what I'm saying? Come
Yeah,
on.
get
But
fired up.
they ain't have enough.
Anybody else? Anybody else left in the chat? Anybody else left with us?
Yeah, we got a couple.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
Christopher Green and Malcolm.
Man, check the tech though. Let me ask y'all this. So, what do you think said the most? The Texans beating the Chargers ain't necessarily, because even though y'all picked the Chargers, it was still a matter of, it wasn't like Chargers instantly.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It was some thinking involved. So that one is what it is. Lamar, the Ravens in Pittsburgh, even though I knew Baltimore was gonna win, I thought they would win. I thought it would be a better football game than what it was. I just knew Denver's defense was going to put up more of a fight against Buffalo than what they did.
That's what I thought.
I didn't really give Green Bay much of a shot against Philly, so that's not that
Nah, me
mind blowing.
neither.
Now Minnesota decided to get themselves all of this hype built up from this amazing season that they had to go to the playoffs and lay an egg in the wild card round, 27-9. I'm bugging right now because I like the Minnesota Vikings been one of my favorite stories of the whole season. You know what I'm saying? Justin Jefferson, right? Larry Fitzgerald had all of those seasons of consecutive 1,000-yard receiving with like 25 different starting quarterbacks. Like there was no continuity behind center, like ever, really.
Mm-mm.
I think that Justin Jefferson, even though he's not big like Larry, but something about the way he plays reminds me, because it seems to me like it doesn't matter who you put back there.
No.
If I get open and you throw it, I'm gonna go get it. Just go throw it. I'm
the
gonna
ball
go
up.
Yeah.
You
So,
get a Megatron, Randy Moss vibes. When Justin's on the field, lined up, and when he throw his hand up, just throw the ball out there.
throw it.
Just the Julio Jones, a D Hop. If he's anywhere in the vicinity and open, he gonna catch the ball, bro.
Ooh, I'm glad that we was right here, because I gotta ask y'all a question about this video that I saw. I was scrolling on YouTube, boom. So then a short came up, and I saw they was talking about wide receivers, and I fuck with my people, so I wanted to watch the video. Bow. I tap on the video, and they start talking about to Devontae Smith about the top 5 Alabama wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? So he goes Julio, Calvin Ridley, Amari Cooper, who else he said? Jerry Jeudy, and they wanted to say, they was like, you. He was like, nah. We ain't gonna count me. Like, I can't remember who he said. Somebody else, I can't fucking remember, but it doesn't matter because that person, yeah. So they went down the list. They said the names again, and the other wide receivers that was in the room was like, out of that whole group, if you take Julio away, they just players.
Yeah, they're average.
He said they just players. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn. And the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, Amari to put up numbers, but realistically speaking, when I think about the best receivers in football, it'd be a minute before I get to his name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm putting Julio before him.
Height.
Yeah, I'm putting Julio before him for sure. Yeah, Julio going in there for sure, yo. That's a prototype wide receiver, man.
And realistically speaking,
Julio's an anomaly, though, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Julio's an anomaly just from a physical standpoint. We ain't even got to route running, discipline, and all that. Julio's a fucking anomaly just from that.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith is kind of one just because you were like, man, that little skinny ass dude playing in the back today, they'll break his ass up. But he still won the Heisman.
Oh yeah. I put Julio in the category of the Megatrons, the DK Metcalfs, this
is where we differ. This is where we differ on this. Julio's a better route runner than Calvin Johnson and DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf is trash on route runner. I'm sorry. DK Metcalf.
What did I start the podcast with?
He sucks.
I said DK had to put that turn signal on the run.
Yeah, he sucks. Yeah.
I ain't saying he trash.
He's
I'm just
line
saying.
as fuck. Yeah. He's gotten better. Tyler Lockett really been working.
He's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, he's gotten better. But Tyler Lockett, he still ain't took he hadn't took the mantle from Tyler Lockett. But I'm just saying, Julio is the most complete you can. He is literally
Jerry Rice.
No, he's not Jerry. I'm not giving him Jerry.
He's
literally
a big man.
He's a Terrell Owens. A little faster.
Okay. I can see that.
But he doesn't have the longevity.
I can see that.
Terrell Owens literally came from less humble beginnings, but Terrell Owens his route running ability, he learned from Jerry.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
But Julio, if you take Julio and put Julio on any other fucking team, it's like
Jerry Rice still my GOAT. Jerry Rice still my GOAT. That's the pinnacle of being a wide receiver, yo. Big, tall, fast, and nimble
physical
feet. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I love Jerry Rice, man.
Oh yeah. And that's know what? You know who gets slept on? Talking about wide receivers and shit. I was just thinking about this cat the other day. I was walking down the street, heading into a store, and I don't know why, out of nowhere, Andre Johnson popped in my head. I was like, yo.
Why?
Andre
He just went to the Hall of Fame 2 years ago.
but you don't hear his
Don't hear his
name.
name.
When they having them wide receiver conversations, Andre Johnson name don't come up in them talks. And I'll
Where
be
did
like,
he
dog,
play
did y'all
at?
not see him?
And the
Like,
weird
what the
part
fuck?
is that I put Andre Johnson and Fred Taylor in the same kind of category. When you start talking about people, you don't say Fred Taylor, or you don't hear Fred Taylor, and you don't hear people immediately say Andre Johnson. And we saw that on the field. We saw that on the field. And
Andre Johnson is a part of the greatest team of all time, possibly. Give or take how
Possibly.
you look at it.
Yeah.
But Andre Johnson was in Houston and still being Andre Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah. In Houston, bro.
Because Andre Johnson's overshadowed of other receiver quarterback options, and then he becomes overshadowed because if you want to do Colton Finnegan fight, cool, that's a YouTube moment. But you also do it in a way of JJ Watt got there and then he became disgruntled and he got tired. Okay, fine. But Andre Johnson and Julio Jones are comparable. It's just I think Julio Jones is like
There's levels to it.
but Andre Johnson deserved to be a Hall of Famer. First ballot.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
It was just, you know what I'm saying, what he played with. And I think that's the most thing that gets overshadowed.
Yeah.
Andre Johnson, who was the quarterback Andre Johnson had you was gonna take?
Nobody. Nah, didn't he play with Carr? Wasn't Carr his quarterback for a while?
He was drafted 2 years after Derek Carr?
2 years after Derek Carr. Yeah.
2 to 3 roughly, somewhere in there. And then his best quarterback was when they went to the playoffs 3 years in a row with Bill O'Brien.
Who was the quarterback? That was
Holy shit! It wasn't Brian Hoyer, was it? It was
Nah, I don't think it was Hoyer.
Brian Hoyer's in there somewhere, but it's a New England Patriot cast off. Matt Castle, maybe.
It was somebody that was obscure, yo.
Let me see something. Hold up.
I'm looking forward to.
Let me see.
Yeah, Andre Johnson was good with everybody. I think the one thing about the receiver position, I always look at it is
David Carr, Tony Banks, Dave Ragone, Matt Schaub, Sage.
Matt Schaub. There you go. Matt Schaub. Stop right there.
Matt Schaub. Yeah.
Matt Schaub.
He
had Case Keenum and Ryan Fitzpatrick too. He caught passes from 1, 2, 3, 4,
Matt
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quarterback show.
Matt Schaub took him to the playoffs twice. 3 times.
2 times in a row. Yeah, 2 times back to back.
Yeah, Matt Schaub. So Andre Johnson is overshadowed, but you know what though? Here's the thing though. We do a podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that history overshadows some of these people. It's like fans do that.
True that.
Because if you're not students of the game or a little bit of students of it, you tend to do that, and then you have your biases, and you be like, oh man, fuck him, he was this, that, third, or fuck that, or whatever. It's like, objectively look at it sometimes. That's what I always try to do as best I can when we do this is objectively, yeah, I have my biases, we all do, but objectively look at it. And we're all old enough to have seen it. So, Andre Johnson? Shit, no.
Man,
it was almost like it became one of them things of if you can't measure up to T.O., Jerry Rice, T.O., and Randy Moss, I was like, yeah. But nobody's going to mistake Megatron for a great route runner. A route runner.
Oh, yeah, nah.
But he was a fucking freak of nature.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's on my receiver list not because of his route running ability. He's high on my receiver list because he was huge, humongous as a house and ran like a deer and was like, yo, guess what? Even when I ain't open, I'm open. Throw the ball.
Yeah.
But
and
to the Julio point,
like, yep, here you go.
But to the Julio point was like, Julio was all that. Plus it was like, Julio just be like, yeah, all right, cool. I'm faster, you stronger, and I can run the route tree. Be like, yeah, get the fuck off of me. And more or less, we hold on to the moment of Julio against Carolina with James Bradbury and Dare Worley, and he went for 230.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See,
Big game. Julio Johnson had T.O.'s frame and Chad Johnson's feet.
That's a high compliment right there. Ocho don't get his due
He don't
respect
get
in
his
wide
props,
receiver
so
conversations, in my opinion. So
them the best feet in the game, son. Best feet in the
he
game,
crazy
yo.
with it. Him, like what you know what one, woo, you know what? As we wind out the playoffs, let's start doing this. But I want to, when the Super Bowl come at the end of football, I want to talk about our top 5 at the skill positions: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and we're gonna get into it. We might even do that one live so y'all can get in on the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
got Jimmy Smith and Sav. You just sent you just literally sent the group text about Marvin Harrison Sr.
Yeah.
First and foremost, my running gag with Marvin Harrison Sr. is like, Marvin Harrison looked old when he was young.
Yeah, absolutely. He did. He did.
But
He looked like a member of Guy.
That.
Hey!
He did, yo. That's what I always thought. He looked like a member of Guy, yo.
That is wild. Yeah, this shit real though. Oh my
but
goodness.
no, if we looking at it though, it's like we forget because we were so segmented in teams, times, and everything else. But if we just look at it and you know what, I'm gonna refer y'all to something else. I refer people to when I hear athletes talk about fans and how we shit on what we do. Fan is short for fanatic. We do shit on some things, but also being able to understand it a little more from what we can understand and to be able to appreciate it a little more. And that part is a thing that just it gets lost in translation sometimes.
Yeah,
I can dig it. Yeah.
To take it briefly back to basketball, people better appreciate what LeBron James is doing, whether you like him or not. Whether you like him or not, that's an old man, and that boy is throwing up 30 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists a night as an old man on the court, yo. Appreciate it.
Before you see that again.
It'll be a while before you see it again, yo. We are privileged just to be in the age range that we in. We privileged. We got to see Mike. We got to see Kobe. We get to see Bron. We ain't seen nothing that looks like that again until we see that alien down there in San Antonio. Once he puts some meat on his bones and go dig up Akeem Olajuwon and get some secrets.
Don't put Olajuwon in the ground yet.
No, I don't know where he at. Yeah,
I'm saying he alive. He alive. He's still coaching.
He alive. But he needs to
been killing me.
He need to go to. He needs to go holler. He need to call Wimby up and be like, "Bruh, you want to be the best ever, bruh?
Let me show you some shit. Let me show you some shit.
Something.
Yeah.
Just a little something, bruh."
I will say, that graphic fucked my head up when I seen it, just because of how eerie it is that their numbers was that close. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 118 targets for senior, 116 targets for junior, 64 receptions, 62 receptions. Junior got more yards by like 20. No, by like 50.
Mm-hmm.
They both got 8 touchdowns, about the same yards per game, 1 fumble, no games missed. Like, it's crazy. That is insane.
His son look like a member of God too.
Yeah, he do. Yeah. He look like he carried the bags and shit.
Old young dude. Old young dude. Strong face.
Yeah, his face strong as shit. Oh God. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to tell y'all. Oh my gosh. Look, I'm looking forward to this next round of the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to this next round of the playoffs. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, wait, pardon me. Okay. Fucking Minnesota, y'all Dodo birds. Anyway.
Ev, I told you. I'm just gonna throw back at it again. I said it while he was gone. Seb was gone. Told you I would get them. I was gonna get them Vikings when I needed to get them.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Lay the egg, man. Lay the egg.
It's about to get real. It's about to get real this coming up weekend.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this one.
These the
It's
games
about to
right
get
here.
real.
That Buffalo
you know what?
Baltimore game.
I'm gonna say it digitally so I can't lose it. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's see what we got here. This is getting ready to be fun. Like I can't even lie and say the AFC got my favorite games coming up, but it is one of them games in the NFC that I'm really like, yeah. So Saturday the 18th. Let me set this up so I can keep everything separated and know who picked what, and there don't be no tomfoolery going on.
It wasn't nothing going on when I did it. I just said it when I said it. Yeah. I was a little worried, but I just didn't know how worried I was at the time.
No doubt. So we got Houston at Kansas City. Ooh. That's putting a little bit of a theory to test there. I got a feeling Elf, the look on Elf's face kind of telling me what he about to say, but go ahead, brother.
Football Steph Curry, son. Okay. Football Steph Curry. Okay. It's football Steph Curry, B. So even if it's not football Steph Curry, the NFL really likes football Steph Curry. So football Steph Curry. Okay. It sounds good. It feels good. They're going to try to push that to the AFC Championship game so that we can all pay attention to the game. It's going to be football Steph Curry, B. Like he going there. He going there. And it's going to be either Buffalo or the Ravens against football Steph Curry. And we're all going to tune in to watch it all over again. You know what I'm saying? This time, I think the narrative and the story is going to be that Lamar Jackson actually gets over the hump and beats football Steph Curry. And he's going to end up playing against the Philadelphia Eagles. That's my end all be all, which will be a great game. Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, #1 defense. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, another good defense. Great game. Great game.
Baltimore's defense becoming a good defense right on time.
Right on time.
Becoming a good defense right on time. Phantom, who you got? KC, Houston at KC.
Houston at KC.
Make sure we make that clear. Make sure we make that clear. Yes.
Go ahead and take Houston.
I know you want to do it too. I can see it all over his face, yo.
He wants to.
Oh my goodness.
You better take Jake from State Farm. Stop playing around with football Steph Curry. You better stop playing around with football Steph Curry.
You know what? I want to change parameters of this whole shit.
Okay.
Fuck it. I want to change whole parameters.
Okay.
Are you taking football Steph Curry over the field?
No. I take football Steph Curry over anybody that's not the Baltimore Ravens. As I've had it from the beginning of the season, I take football Steph Curry over anybody that's not the Ravens.
So let's do it like this right here. Since y'all been calling him football Steph Curry and y'all been giving me shit all season, and they going for a 3-peat, I want to change this up. Are y'all willing to take football Steph Curry over the field?
No.
My pick was the Baltimore Ravens from the beginning of the season. What are we talking about?
Now, if you would have asked that question last year before the Ravens got Derrick Henry, yes, I am willing to take football Steph Curry over the field. But now that the Ravens have altered beast in the backfield, it's going to be different.
Altered beast, really?
Altered beast.
That's what he looked like.
People don't know nothing about Sega Genesis. So.
That's what he looked like. He looked like when he turned into the werewolf. That's what he looked like, dog. Like, He back there,
Man,
okay, and it's gonna be
that
serious.
is
So
wild, bro.
this is
Okay.
not what Kansas City has seen before, dog. This is different. This is a little
They've
different.
seen it. All right.
No,
Well,
you ain't seen that.
They ain't seen it in this package.
Not in this package. That's
with
different.
that number 8 back there with him.
That's different.
Woo.
all right. I prolonged it. Shit. And y'all
He
know
gonna
I
do it.
want to do it too.
He
Bet
gonna do
against
it. He gonna
you
do it.
bet against
He gonna
football,
do
Steph
it.
Curry.
You know
Go
he
ahead and
gonna
do
do
it.
it.
Go
You
ahead and
know he
do
gonna
it.
do it.
Actually, no, I don't.
Football,
I
Steph
actually
Curry
want to take
gonna
it.
discount double check. That's what's gonna happen.
Reverse psychology. I'm taking football, Steph Curry.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on to
I
the
mean,
dark side
you
with
ain't even
football,
gotta
Steph Curry.
you ain't even gotta guess when I'm on. Football Steph Curry it is.
Football, Steph Curry, man.
Reverse
shit.
psychology. Just for the record, everybody didn't call it yet, but guess what? I got a plan. I got a plan.
Well, I hope our people's got a plan because at 5 Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern, the Commanders at the Lions.
Now, who got the nuts to go online for this one? Who got the nuts to go online?
You know what? If it wasn't, I can't do it, yo. I can't. There's no. I'm gonna just go ahead and say this right now. There's no way I don't pick Detroit to win this game. There's no way. Absolutely none. And as I fuck with Jaden Daniels, I fuck with the Commanders. I think they had a great year, and they look like they are going to turn into an awesome football team who are going to compete in the NFC East. But nah.
I ride with the Lions, dog. They too tough. At home, they too tough, man.
Word to Jahmyr Gibbs, the
Man,
leading
tough,
touchdown person in the whole NFL.
Yeah.
The whole of it.
They're going to run the hell out that football, dog. They're going to run the hell out that football.
Uh-oh. What's that face for?
You're going to take the Commanders, man. Go ahead. Go ahead and take them.
He's going to do it.
Go ahead and take the
jump off the
Commanders.
cliff. He's going to do it.
Jump off the cliff, man. No parachute. Commanders.
Commanders.
I knew it. I almost did it, yo. I ain't going to front, but then I was like, man, let me stop playing.
No, I'll do it. I'm going to do it. I told y'all when we get to the playoffs, I'm going to do a little something out of the ordinary. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go out of the box on this one.
Well, let me see how you feel about this since you just watched them play fresh. First game on Sunday is Rams at the Eagles.
Rams at the Eagles?
Rams at the Eagles. I'm like,
all of the humility of Saquon Barkley, they're going to run the shit out of that football.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
They're gonna run the hell out that rock, bro. Yeah. Just to keep Matthew Stafford on the sideline.
They should be worried about keeping him and Kyron Williams on
the sideline. Yeah.
Yeah. Answer. My boy out of Michigan that plays for Ram too, backup running back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Yeah, make it think twice, don't I? I tend to make y'all think twice.
I already know what you got to do. You got to run the football. You cannot let Matthew Stafford stand back there and carve you up.
Nah.
Give him enough time and he's going to,
Philly pass rush and all that.
Yeah, you don't, nah.
You give him
turn around and hand the ball off. Yeah, turn around and hand the ball off, bro.
Who can Cup gonna get open?
Short week, too. And where is this at?
Philadelphia.
In Philly.
So y'all got Philly, right?
I do.
I haven't picked it. I'm still thinking.
Because I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm going with Philly. Yeah. In Philly. They're going to turn around and hand that ball off about 25 times, man.
I'm going to go age for beauty.
I'm trying to see if there's any
injuries,
updates or injury reports or anything of that nature. Because
Philly already have a linebacker out already for the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was. Oh man. That was tragic.
See what I mean? I can make y'all change your mind real quick.
Nah. My biggest thing in all of this is the Eagles ain't the Vikings.
No.
The Eagles ain't the Vikings. Like what you did to their offense, don't think you get ready to roll up in Philadelphia and do that to the Eagles. That's not getting ready to happen. Give me Philly. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Birds. I'm gonna take the Birds. My conference rival, but I'll take the Birds.
You taking
I'm taking them
Saquon.
back
You
a
taking
little
the
bit.
Birds. You taking Saquon.
No, I'm taking the Birds, man. I'm taking the Birds, man. Like I told you, whatever was hampering Jalen Hurts last year, whatever injury that was, whatever it was, maybe he needed the extra confidence of having the Saquon. I don't know what it was or what he needed, but the last few games, him just deciding to run the football has come back, and that ain't nothing but a Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson combo, another one. So that's just gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough, dog. I already see what's coming.
My common sense says take Philly. My common sense says take Philly.
Oh, then you do what you feel like you gotta do. The next one, the real shit kicker.
Rough one. Yeah.
I'll take Philly. I'll take Philly.
I'm gonna take
But
you want an asterisk by it?
yeah, we got to put asterisk by 2 of these games. I'm like, something in me tells me I need to change something up. Let me see the injury report, let the week progress, and I'll be like, yeah. But I'll put an asterisk by that one.
Philly's my choice to make it up out the NFC, so I'll stick with them for the year. They were my choice to make it out the NFC.
No doubt. So regardless of who wins Detroit, Washington, your pick is still gonna be Philly.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a Philly Ravens Super Bowl.
That would be some fly shit, actually.
Yeah.
But
Bird Bowl, man. The Bird Bowl. You're gonna have a Bird Bowl.
That shit. Okay. Baltimore Buffalo.
That's the one right there, y'all. That's the game right
there. Oh no, it ain't the one for y'all. Y'all both say Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going with Baltimore, but that's gonna be the game to watch of the week.
Yeah. I will say this, that this is the type of game where that makes you question your pick. That makes you analyze it again to make sure you got it right.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah. I'm looking at it and I'm like, ooh.
It's gonna be the kind of game that's going to determine the next 2 to 3 years for Buffalo. Because they gotten smacked by KC. You got Baltimore to worry about in your division also, in your conference. I mean, if Josh Allen don't get over this in the next couple of years, that team's going to break down. They're going to disassemble that team. You can't hold everybody. Okay. You can't continue to hold everybody. So what happens with Josh Allen? He got to get one soon. The same for Lamar. The same. Yeah. They done rebuilt that whole team behind Lamar Jackson. Joe Burrow, he another one that's on the clock.
Within the next 10 years, all of those guys need to win the Super Bowl. Within the
next
10 years, all of those guys need to win the Super Bowl.
So we got 2 Baltimores?
Yeah,
I got Baltimore.
Yeah, for
easy
the
peasy for me. Yeah.
They my Super Bowl champion.
Easy.
Yeah.
I got a feeling you're gonna do it. I got a feeling you're gonna do it, and I can't even be mad at it because I'm telling you, like, this is the one that made me be like,
circle the wagons, Phantom. Go ahead and circle the wagons. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Okay. I want Lamar Jackson to win one.
Okay.
I do. But I'm gonna take White Cam Newton in Orchard Park. I'm gonna take White Cam Newton in Orchard Park.
Yeah,
asterisk by
it. Buffalo. It's in Buffalo.
Asterisk by it, but White Cam Newton Orchard Park.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that
one. I'm with it. That's either way, it's not a bad pick. You know, even in the only reason that I got any faith in it is because even in Orchard Park, you got to hit Derrick Henry for 4 quarters.
And see what I just said? I said I really want to take Baltimore, and I love Derrick Henry, but I'm like, I ain't got no faith in Todd Monken to be like, you know what? because Sean McDermott's gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna run the fuck out that ball.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And I got a plan for that. I got a plan for that
Yeah.
ass.
And that's the part that's scary is because when you start putting people in the box to stop Derrick Henry, you got number 8 back there. He might not be as big, but he run the hell out the ball too.
One
It's
thing I
gonna be
seen
great.
Lamar do this year that I haven't seen him doing previously, and that I haven't seen him doing as frequently previously, is going to the line and being like, "Oh, I don't like this. Oh look,
like
no. Check this out. We're gonna do this instead. Y'all with me? All right, let's go." Like he's starting to do it more. He's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I got a feeling that Lamar's smart enough to know that where we fucked up last time is I should have been doing this instead of this. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, boom. Oh, you called a pass? Wait a minute.
And I think he actually, I think he trusts
Oh, they
it
waiting
now.
for the run?
Yeah, he trusts it.
Okay.
I think he trusts it now, bro. Like before, you had other backs in the backfield, but I think he has full confidence that if I turn around and hand this ball off right now, I'm gonna get 5 yards at least.
It's gonna be success. It's some
yeah,
success.
I'm gonna get at least 5 yards, and I can go get the other 5.
It ain't all on me.
Y'all are all talking logic. I said this shit many times in the beginning of the season. I'm just going by just
what it feels like.
Something in my head is like, you already know. Ev, you already said, bro, yeah, I watched line of scrimmages and everything else and all that coverages and everything. So I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know the funny
I'm
shit?
just going against the grain.
It's a Buffalo fan that worked with me. And he said something about, well, I mean, they already have to chase Josh Allen in practice. I said, dog, chasing Josh Allen and chasing Lamar Jackson are two very different things. Josh Allen is much more likely to run over you than run around you.
Straight over you.
Lamar Jackson will make you forget where you left your cleats.
Pretty much.
So I was like, did you ever see the play where he spun and the dudes ran into each other? I think they was playing Cincinnati. And
it's stupid.
I was like, yeah, that's the type of shit Lamar Jackson.
Josh
Allen is a hammer. Lamar Jackson is a magician. There's a difference.
No, you know what? I'm gonna reverse my pick already.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna reverse that pick. And I don't want to because I'm like, but I'm the one been saying the whole podcast. Every time we talk about Derrick Henry, I'm like, son, they're gonna hand you the ball. That's been my running gag for like the last few podcasts. You know what? I'll leave it at Buffalo, and I'll send the message out if I want to change it. But I'm thinking myself like, this is his game.
Because we already know, bro, they gonna turn around and hand that man the ball, and you got to hit him for 4 quarters, dog. Maybe the first and the second quarter you hit him good, and if it's okay, but after halftime, dog.
And then the first time you see this,
and
you go, and then you see 8 do this.
But I'm thinking Von Miller. I'm thinking Von Miller and Sean McDermott.
I got that man.
Von Miller and Sean McDermott. Lamar?
He gonna have to.
I'm thinking he's gonna do something in the playoffs.
I love Von Miller, bro. I love Von Miller. I swear I do. Come on, man. Like at this point in his career, I don't know if that's the best idea. You might be in for a really long day if you do.
Long day. Yeah.
As soon as Harbaugh and them realize that you trying to spy him with who? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey Lamar, go for it.
Yeah,
whatever
enjoy
you
yourself.
feeling, do it.
Enjoy yourself.
I'm thinking Matt Milano. Making Matt Milano. I'll change it if I gotta change it within a reasonable amount of time.
Okay, we'll take that.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just like, I want to ride with y'all, but I'm like, I want Lamar. I want Lamar to get one. I truly do. I want Lamar versus Mahomes. I do. But just because it's y'all two with me, I'm like, I gotta.
You know what's crazy, and we can wrap this up because I gotta get ready to do stuff in my face, and I know it's late over there because it's
I
gotta
12:30 here.
Yeah, no doubt. But look, I'm gonna say this. I heard Ryan Clark say this. Him and Cam Newton was talking to each other, and they was talking about the evolution of the black quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, if it hadn't been for, Randall Cunningham, it wouldn't have been Mike Vick. Had it not been for Mike Vick, it wouldn't have been Cam Newton. if it wasn't for Cam Newton, there's no way that they would have ever allowed a Lamar Jackson to happen. You know what I'm saying? But now, because it went from, Randall Cunningham was a super talented guy. You know, he got really close. He's a great athletic guy that can throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? Then you get Mike Vick. Oh, he's like a video game. He's a cheat code. Oh, he throws okay, but he's a super athletic guy. You know what I'm saying? Then you get Cam Newton. Oh my goodness, he is super athletic, but he's also very large, and he will run over you, run around you, and he can throw the ball 950 yards.
Yeah,
on one knee.
And the person
different kind of motherfucker. And then he won an MVP and took his team to the Super Bowl.
He did.
Now we're having a different conversation about mobile quarterbacks.
And I
Lamar has got to win a Super Bowl
to
solidify. Shut the fuck up with all this hate on the mobile quarterback. So mobile quarterback can win a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? This is no diss to Patrick Mahomes. He's a mobile guy too. He can run. But you ain't Lamar Jackson running though. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. And shouts to RIP to the mans that we didn't get to see. We talk about players that we didn't get to see. What if we have had a stationary black quarterback and his name was Steve McNair?
About to say, L said just what I'm about to go with.
Yeah.
Left-handed.
I was strictly talking about mobile quarterbacks.
Lefty, y'all. A lefty. So it's never been a question whether we could do it in all fashions. We could do it in all fashions.
Doug Williams wasn't no runner.
Doug wasn't no runner.
He got a run.
No quarterback. You know, then you had somebody like Donovan McNabb, which was half and half. You know,
he could do a little bit of both, even though he ran like a duck and shit. You know,
he ran slew-footed like Marshawn Lynch. You know what I'm saying? But
he was more corporate versus the brothers.
Yeah.
You know, they try to pick Michael Vick versus Donovan McNabb because one had Campbell Soup commercials, and before Michael Vick had his thing, he had do-rags and cornrows. And
I forgot McNabb was Chunky Soup. I forgot McNabb was Chunky Soup.
When they started fucking with the NBA players and how they was dressing, because I really think Iverson was the one that like really pushed them over the edge.
Stern couldn't take it, boy. He couldn't take it. He was what? David Stern couldn't take it. Coming here looking like Wu-Tang. Nah, it ain't happening.
He was like, enough of this shit.
You look like 50 Cent. 50 Cent? Nah, be good.
And what's crazy is David, and what's crazy, you brought that point up. I'm like, David Stern tried to tell Adam Silver, like, yeah, we need to lift the weed ban. Like, motherfucker, you the one that instituted this shit.
So basically what you're saying is you fucked up and now you can't admit it, so you just want me to just lift the ban, and so don't nobody ain't nobody
I think it's the same in the NFL, because I feel really bad for Ricky Williams, seeing where we are now to seeing what they did to that man back in the day.
Josh Gordon too.
It
was too late by the time they, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh man.
And Josh homegrown. That's North Carolina. That's homegrown. And Josh Gordon wasn't no joke. Hell of a player, yo. Hell of a player. Let's get off this joint.
We need to do the 3-shot, dog. When we do this now, I like the 3-shot more because
I like the 3-shot.
Yeah, because otherwise my box be all big and y'all's so like I like
the 3-shot. That's good.
I just seen this shit and I was like, let me see what boom. Oh, that's dope. I like that.
I like this one.
Hell yeah.
I don't like being in the middle because I feel like I'm the antagonist in the whole thing. I'm like this motherfucker like the antagonist in the middle, the man in the middle antagonizing shit.
I got that. No doubt. I like that.
That's supposed to work. Yeah, that's how.
Put me on the end. Put Ev on the button. I'm like, I don't be the motherfucking antagonist. Put me in the background. I already got to change my name already as it is now. I want to change my name.
Oh shoot!
But you changing your name too?
I'll go back to Phantom Al. Phantom Al was cool, but I'm like, I might have to change my name because I see there's some Phantoms in music, and I'm like, I want to be Phantom too, but I'm like, he gave me the name, and I'm like, man, I don't want to take nobody else shit. I don't want no copyright infringement laws. I'm like, another
hell no. Nah, we definitely don't need them problems, man. We trying to get to it, not get it took from us.
Not get it took from us, bro.
You feel me? Oh man,
I've been a Phantom to him for all these years. I'm like, shit.
Bro, look, I'm gonna tell you a real quick story that we getting out of here. I was doing a show one night. I think we was at Ziggy's?
Oh God, man said
I can't remember. Was it Ziggy's? I think it might have been when we was at Ziggy's.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Bro, let me tell you. All I'm gonna tell you is this. I remember being at Ziggy's, I remember doing a show, and I remember drinking. And then I remember waking up like not where I was drinking. I'm a whole different place. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have no idea how this took place at all. I don't know how that happened, but here I am. All of this from fucking with that dude. Him, Phantom, yeah. Fucking with him.
Phantom Juice.
Fucking with him in that Phantom.
Okay, well, I will not confirm or nor deny.
Mm.
There was a time where if you walked around me and I handed you something, you'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" And be like,
Okay.
"You'll be all right."
Drink it.
Yeah, no,
Look, hey,
I
for the
live
record,
shit.
hey, for the record, there was no past of me passing off mollies and having drunk females looking like, "Who the fuck are you fucking with?" So never took it. Just for the record, I gotta put that out here. No, never did that. It was just like, who? Yeah, you been fucking with that one. That one walk away and will walk away from you and be like, bro, you all right? And what the hell did you give me? You all right?
Everything.
I found out I was DMX without the blood. Like, hey, what the fuck did you give me? Okay, it's purple, it's green, it's blue. Okay.
Oh, one time we were supposed to be opening for DMX at Ziggy's. X in a hotel down the street, refusing to leave his room.
Oh, now I give you one.
We
even
end
better.
up being on stage like an hour.
I give you one even better, brother. X did Super Jam in Greensboro one year.
Mm-hmm.
I was living at the Coliseum Inn across the street from the Greensboro Coliseum, and this is during pages and payphones. So we was playing the payphone right in front of the hotel, and just sitting out there kicking it or whatever. It was a traffic jam up and down the street. A brown conversion van pulled up. Swear to God, bro, parked right next to us. Threw the door open. It was DMX in that joint in what he wore to go on stage with a dog chain on, and he was like, "Yo, one of y'all got a Newport?" Man, you ain't never seen so many people scramble to get a Newport out they pouch, ran over to the truck. Homie took the Newport, lit it up for him, and the whole nine. He stood there and talked to us for a minute. One of the coolest interactions I ever had with somebody, yo. And in front of the Greensboro Coliseum, G.
Hey, Sev, you want me to tell them the 50 in the clip story?
Oh, shit. Yes. Yes.
I'm going to tell them the 50 in the clip story if people don't know. It's on YouTube to this day. I just don't look the same. So this motherfucker right here tells me Dead Prez is at Ziggy's.
Nice.
And me and my partner, he know who he is. I ain't got to say his name. We got off work, and Dead Prez was running late, and it was one half of Dead Prez.
Okay.
Now, we didn't sat outside. We didn't politic with the females. Now, mind you, I'm still being Phantom. The entire concert, we were like, hey, spigot in, hip hop, all that bullshit happens, right? And I'm still yelling, play 50 in the clip. Now, this motherfucker telling me that ain't his song, so-and-so locked up. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I done waited out there, I done worked damn all day. Play 50 in the clip.
So that means M1 was there and Stick was locked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He says, on the stage, he says, unless you're going to help me come up here and sing this motherfucker, I ain't playing that shit. I'll be right there. Now, mind you, I'm sitting at about 310. I'm sitting like a big man. 310 at the time. I say, all right, watch out. The crowd spreads like the Red Sea. Who is this big motherfucker talking this shit? I'm like, yo, I done gave shots out to my bro, everybody else. This is a story I've told all the time. I done gave a shout out to the bro. He was like, all right, well, I'm like, man, I don't mean no disrespect, but I just been waiting. I'm a fan. I'm sorry. It's a long night. I told every story in the book to tell them. I'm sorry to disrespect. Next thing I know, they throw that bitch out there. I'm out that bitch wilding with 50 on the clip. The next thing I know, I'm on the stage with Dead Prez doing push-ups. And they still give me shit up. If you don't know what 50 in the clip is, 50 in the clip means 50 push-ups.
Yeah.
I didn't make it to 50 because I was like, nah.
Yeah,
I went to that shit.
Fingertips.
No, I did them all flat, but I was like, I ain't do 50. But I was like, man, you ain't made this 50. And the running gag was, if you just yell at me 50 in the clip. Motherfucker, what you know about that? It's on YouTube still. It's been about 15, 12 years ago.
I'm
This
gonna go look
motherfucker
it up.
was like,
I'm gonna
Yo,
look
it's
it
his
up.
fault. It's
Why
his
shit?
fault.
Me and M1 went to high school together.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I met him
Yeah,
one time. I ain't never met Stick before.
yeah.
I met M1 probably back during that time, yo, when Stick was locked up. I met him at
Yeah,
102
good
Jams.
brothers, man. Real good brothers, man. Real good brothers.
Ev,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm about
send you the link. Because you ain't going to
Shoot it
believe
to
it,
me.
but it's still
Shoot
on.
it to me. I'm
No,
gonna check
if
it
you
before
go
I
to
go
my,
to bed tonight.
no, it's on my YouTube channel. It's actually on my YouTube channel because I got my history, my YouTube channel. But I'll see my real link on YouTube. You be like, yeah, damn, boy. You see me now, you be like, because Seb's going to freak the fuck out when he see me. He ain't seen me in person in like 10 years, 12 years.
not that long. I only been out here 8.
Yeah, bro, you ain't seen me in 8 years, bro. You gonna be like, what the fuck wrong with you? First thing you gonna tell me is, what the fuck wrong with you? The first thing you say, what the fuck? Where the rest of you at?
Oh shit! Damn. Yeah, because they was that man. The whole back of the house at the restaurant where we met at, where we was working at. Them niggas, I used to call them niggas my offensive line and shit. I was like, yo, this some big motherfuckers back here, dog. I was like, shit.
Nigga,
Oh, my goodness.
I'm playing the Y or the flex tight end now.
Hell yeah. Damn.
We gotta
done
go,
lost
man. We
it
gotta
all.
go.
Yep, I'm out of here. I'm getting ready to go stuff my face. Thank y'all so much for locking in with us, man. Thank y'all every fucking time, man. Much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Monday Night Live, we get it in. The playoffs is rolling. We about to see what it do. Salute to everybody that won and everybody that lost. At least you got there. You made it do what it do.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
If I may, hey, thank y'all for holding on with us.
Appreciate
we hold
y'all,
on
man.
long. We got a message somewhere. We got a last minute message. Oh, cool.
Good night, P.
That's big, bro.
Oh, no doubt.
Hey, thank y'all for holding on,
family.
putting up with us, putting up with my shit, our shit. Man, we gonna get better, man. Bigger.
Y'all a part of this. Y'all a part of this just like us, man. We appreciate it, y'all, for real.
No shit, man. This shit, we get a kick out of doing this shit. Hey, when we get to basketball,
it's gonna be real fun, dog.
We get to basketball, we're gonna have a whole nother conversation. Hey, fellas, Elf, I say it to you all the time. I always call y'all at random ass hours before we get off here. But man, I just be creative and trying to get with everybody. Elf, we gotta meet up and shoot shit. I can punch you in your stomach. You bring your black ass in here, you better come see me, sir, because I'm gonna fuck you up too.
Hey, check it. I gotta I got something to holler at y'all about on that tip. As a matter of fact,
okay.
Yeah, I'll hit y'all up in the chat and shit. I'll let y'all know.
All right, do that.
All right, for sure.
Cool, y'all.
Thank
Good
y'all
night,
so
everybody.
much for knocking that with us, yo. Malcolm and Greedy, always. Thank y'all, man. Pretty King, salute. Echo Limitless, salute. Monster Listen, Mojo Barnes, salute. Y'all already know what it is, man. Interrogation Room podcast coming, hosted by Soul the Interrogator. Their podcast network is growing, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for continuing to support us. One love.
Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song who on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress, you cashing them.